And the scariest part of the story was, in the end, they never owned a house. So what was really haunted? Think about that.
The real monsters were house all along.
MD.
What does that mean?
Michael Dopia.
Please call me Mike. Mr. Dopia was my father. Not funny at all. Should not have gotten a laugh.
My friends like me so much they laugh at the things I say and then they hit me. And then they punch me.
Dopia!
And they kick me while I'm down. Don't
It can't
they?
be real. It can't possibly be. The
Well, if it makes you
implications
feel
are
better.
astounding.
I didn't laugh.
You should have, man. It was great. You would have gotten the reference.
Jamie,
What's up?
can we see your Dark Souls?
It's not going yet. Don't worry.
Why did you think
you're not
Jame would
missing
ever
anything
start
yet.
the game before the stream started? You
Yeah.
know Jame doesn't do
What?
that sort of
No,
thing.
like this.
I
The
don't
game
think
is
anything, dog.
the
Wrong.
game is started, but I'm not gonna share screens with you until it's time to go play with chat. Hi chat, by the way. Because if I tab in, share the screen with you, and then tab out, then it's gonna untab the second time I go back in to sniff at it. Cause
That would be generous of Jamie to share the screen. And what makes you think Jamie would ever do anything generous? Are you stupid?
I'm a greedy hog, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with how
Pulls
so
the
greedy
bowl
I
of
am.
slop slowly away from you.
You give that back now, or I'm going to start hurting people.
Accurate hog dialogue.
I will become a threat to myself and others if I'm not fed my little wet slop.
Hi, chat.
Hi, chat. I hope Weg escapes the undead Berg today. Weg will. I
doubt it.
That is not... Okay, stop doubting that. Let's see. What are we doing today? We're playing as Weg. We're not having any technical difficulties. I have committed surgery upon my controller and wires. I went in there, and I changed what organs led to what. So, if my game has any problems with that, we're gonna have to torture it. And that's fine. How are you all doing tonight, chat? And how are you all doing tonight in my ears?
Yay! Wee.
Yay!
I'm excited. I missed Dark Souls.
You did,
Yeah.
and because you were not here, the game
It
went
all-
really badly.
It all fell apart. Apparently.
Yeah,
you couldn't
actually,
survive.
without CT there, we just sort of fought the whole time and kicked each other. We were
Yeah.
really mean to each other. Sanity was just uncharacteristically cruel without CT there to calm him down. Oh, I did manage to kill the
usually-
big guy.
I usually assume that, like, I don't know, whenever I'm not here, you guys make a lot of jokes about how you hate me and you want me to die, and I'm not necessary to the stream.
Who told you that?
That's mostly just candy.
It's just kind of an assumption, honestly. No one told me that.
Hey,
You
I'm back to
assumed
CT gone yet?
correctly.
Oh,
Soon,
no, sorry.
buddy.
Okay.
I'm scrolling through the kids and family animation section of Tubi right now. There's some pretty fantastic shit.
Okay.
Like what?
Monster class dragons versus wizards,
Oh, fuck yeah.
which seems to be entirely AI generated.
It's like a Redbox special.
It's literally, it seems to be just like an AI voice of Dracula reading out like Wikipedia articles about wizards and dragons.
You cannot leak our future stream ideas. We're gonna run out of them.
That's what it feels like. There's so much shit here that's like Archie and Zoe's cool facts, top 10 incredible animals, and it's like default Unity assets reading Wikipedia articles for 90 minutes.
It reminds me of that one, like, Brian from Family Guy reads your joke stream, and then someone, like,
Gather
submitted,
around,
like,
everyone. I'm about to read the top 50 most infectious diseases.
yeah, that one.
cuts to Brian dead on the floor, and then it cuts back.
It's so funny to me that like the fucking what'd you say was Tubi?
Yeah, Tubi.
Tubi
Yeah,
is
it's like Hulu.
hosting content that is like ostensibly just like YouTube slop. That is so funny. Yeah,
No,
you have to pay for Tubi, and we're gonna be putting some crap out that you can get on YouTube for free.
Oh, you don't want to watch The Halloween Dragon?
I
You don't want to
do.
watch Finding Jesus
I
2,
do
which
is
doesn't
the
seem to have a
problem.
Finding Jesus 1?
You know,
We had
okay.
Finding Jesus one. It was depicted in the Bible. It just didn't have AI in it yet.
Right,
I-
right.
Listen, Meat Planet. Listen up. Huddle, huddle, huddle. I've got something
Huddle up,
for
huddle
us.
up.
Huddle up.
Hup, 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 hup.
We finally have something, some piece of media we can shit on and not feel bad. Okay? Here's how AI solves this. We go on YouTube, we find some channel making just like the most garbage, like real historical facts, but you know, the facts are not real, the voice is not real, and we find the highlights of that great channel. And we do a tier list or a ranking stream of that. I would legitimately love if we all went out and found the worst AI shit on YouTube that we could find and we shit on it.
I love the idea of doing an AI slop tier list for AI slop tier list channels.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch a bunch of AI slop. I'll be real.
Yes,
That
you
sounds
do.
like a-
Yes,
You don't
you
have
do.
to want to. You're gonna do it.
Dude, it's literally a Poob original.
I'm
Poop
hearing
may
that.
have it for you, but Poop does not have it for me. Poop has it out for me.
I
Poop
just
wants to
can't-
kill me.
I can't wait until I'm just like 70 and just my mind is just entirely Swiss cheese and they sit me down in front of the computer screen. And then at that point, that's when AI is made for me. When I see pregnant Elsa Spider-Man dancing with Thor of Ragnarok and also the Transformers are there and they're all hitting the gritty, I'll clap along. I'll be ready for
Sanity
it.
after watching 6 straight hours of man getting trapped in cave videos on YouTube.
Yeah, if you want to become geriatric and brain dead, like you're speed running it, brother. Just have
What are
the
you
Twitch
talking
streams
about?
that you do in the background, have those on. Put your,
I know.
your movie on 3 times speed.
If you trap me with 0 air at the bottom of a 400-foot chasm with a scuba tank off and a small air pocket, I can survive for at least 2 hours now.
You're
know how to do that.
deranged.
No, I'm not
You're not a sea
deranged. I'm
sponge.
surviving in high carbon dioxide
You're not
environment.
a filter feeder, bro.
I'm gonna survive longer than you. Neither of us are filter feeders,
It's
but I know
not a
this stuff now.
competition. I'm not diving down there. You can't take me. Please don't take me with you, please.
I don't want to go. Listen, I don't want to go on the Donner Expedition
He
Part
has
4.
to. Okay?
I might go.
You
I
did
might have
offer.
to go. And then if I do go, I will know not to eat any polar bears because they're apex predators. And also, there's a special type of tuberculosis, I think, that only
Wait.
exists in the frozen Arctic.
Hold on.
And
What is it? Limited time only?
I don't
Is it
think-
exclusive?
Hold on. I don't think eating polar bears was the main problem at the Donner Party.
that was certainly one of the reasons they all died.
No, it was not.
Yeah, because not only they ran out of food, obviously, because of all the lead and shit. Like it was one of the best stories of all time too, because they're like, we found this new beautiful way to preserve food. It's called canning. And then they're like, okay, we'll take the canned food. They never tested it. They were just like, and we'll send them off with the best canned food. Doused it in lead. All the lead got into the food, and the seals were not created properly. They weren't made to be stored at very cold temperatures. All of them broke, and they were like, yeah, so not only is the food moldy, we have to eat it, and also all of the guys are getting like very strange symptoms. And the doctor's like, I think all your guys have lead poisoning. They're like, fuck, we gotta survive off the land now. Turns out every single I'm thinking of the Franklin expedition, whatever, it's the same thing that went up.
There
north.
are
No,
not
They also
polar
had-
bears in
were-
California.
People ate each other. It
The
was.
Donner Party wasn't in California, it was in the Arctic.
It wasn't in the
Yes,
Arctic.
it was.
No.
Those are
Oh.
2 different
Donner-
They
expeditions.
died in California?
in the
Yeah, the
Sierra,
Donner Party
in
was
the
in, like,
Sierra
Nevada.
Nevada Mountains.
It's very famous for that.
That's so
Man,
stupid.
Chat, don't take anything he says as complete. Like, Google everything he says.
No,
after
dog,
he
that's
says
the
it.
that's the funniest part about the Donner expedition. Like they like ate each other
that's
and like
the-
starved to death in a place where people had been like living and thriving for literally millions of
Yeah, it was
like
pathetic and
thousands of
sad.
years. Like
That's the one where like they were like, we don't need a guide. Our main guy is so swag, he'll take it on for us. And he's like, yep, I'm the big daddy of this expedition. And then like day 3, and they're like, sorry, we ate all the dogs. We don't
there
have
was
any
literally
dogs
a
left."
there was literally a dude where like we're out of options. We have to eat this dead dude's arms and legs. And then literally like the next day, some natives found them and were like, "Hey man, you want some acorn mash?" And they were like, "Yeah, totally. We'll have some acorn mash."
That happened
And
on
meanwhile,
the,
they had a whole guy's torso in their backpack.
That happened on one of the fucking, the reason why I'm mentioning this is there was like scariest men lost in Arctic expedition videos that I was watching. They like people that were indigenous to like, I guess like the northern like places of what's now Canada, like found them and they were like, "Hey, are you guys eating people?" And they were like, "No, do you have food?" Like they like were able to like symbolize that, and they were like, "Yeah, you can have a little bit of food. We don't have that much food." So they gave them a little bit of food, and then like 50 years later, like the English came back and like, "Do you have any like signs of these people?" They were like, "Yeah, they were crazy eating people, and we don't know why, because they could have been fishing, and like we showed them how to fish, and they just kept eating people anyways." And the English were like, "No, they did not do that." And they're like, "Well, here are their bones. There's like fork marks on them, and also here are
There's
all
big
the buttons."
cartoon like fork marks and like bite marks on them.
That's the thing. They were like, well, I guess the bones are, because the bones like animals picked the bones clean. The bones were still there, and they brought the bones back to England. And the English scientists were like, "Guys, I don't know if we want to tell the public about this. There are for sure there are like metal carving instrument cut marks on here. They absolutely used a table knife to cut into this guy's arm."
One of the skulls they find has like a femur lodged in the mouth.
Yeah.
Just like really obvious.
One of the skeletons was like duct taped to a big spit to be put over a big
Yeah.
A fossilized apple in its mouth.
Right,
Yeah, it's got apple bones.
They cut open a glacier, and there's like two skeletons standing over a third skeleton on a spit with like a big apple in its mouth.
They couldn't eat the apples. Those were the accessories for the big spit. You need to eat the actual thing with the apple in its mouth. Just
yeah.
in case.
Well, no, the next people to discover them were like, "This could mean anything."
You can tell one of the skeletons was staring at the other skeleton and imagining him as a big skeleton ham.
The big thought bubble next to the skeleton is also perfectly preserved in the snow, and it's got like a big drawing of a chicken on it.
No, you see in the glacier, there's a guy like standing there whistling, and there's a guy creeping up behind him on his tiptoes with a big knife and fork.
A fossilized like box and stick with rope trap is right next to the two men.
One guy's walking around with a giant mallet, and he doesn't even notice. And there's another guy just trying to bite his butt. There's like his face like an inch away. Like you can see his giant. You know that one Squidward frame where he's got huge horse teeth, take a little bite of the Krabby Patty. They were doing behind the other guy.
No, there's a pan next to them, like a cast iron pan frozen in the snow, and it has like the face of one of the men like pushed into it, like that SpongeBob frame.
They clotheslined him. Now I'm imagining Home Alone in the Arctic. They put like
But they're a
broken
cannibalistic
glass.
expedition.
You're thinking of The Thing. You're thinking of John Carpenter's The Thing.
Well, that one
John
had
Carpenter's?
an alien.
You're
Well,
thinking
no, now
of
I'm thinking of they're trying to set traps for like seals and stuff, but they keep falling into each other's traps.
There's a
We should
movie
make
like
a-
that.
We
There's
should
a
make a
movie that
the
exists
original
like
AI
that.
generated thing about this.
Ow.
I love the idea of like an expedition that's like, "Oh fuck, we lost all of our edible supplies except for all the honey glazes and barbecue sauce."
Hundreds of beavers. That's what that movie's called.
I really
yeah.
want to
I
see
haven't
that. It
seen
looks
that
so
yet.
good.
We should do a watch night of that. That movie is apparently so good. I haven't seen it either.
Has anyone heard of Barotrauma? It's apparently a game.
Yes.
That
Yeah,
would be
I've
a
heard of
great
it.
Meat Planet.
Barotrauma. It's a submarine movie that my friend is obsessed with.
It's a submarine among
Or
us.
submarine game, yeah.
game,
sorry.
I love submarine movies all of a sudden, and games too, by extension.
Not all of a sudden, you believe submarine movies are a genre of film that
They
is
are.
equal to like
They were-
horror
They
and
are.
drama.
They're AI.
Confirmed.
They're not real. They're AI.
But what if
All of
it
them.
was AI? Oh, Woody.
Submarines are in fact AI.
Woody, thank you for the gift sub. Everyone, tonight's stream is sponsored by the very same creature that just hurt me when I said ouch. It is Keys. He is kind of a mouse, so he got the sponsorship tonight.
Did you not remove the image that you put on there last time?
What?
I can see it.
What image?
The image behind Keys.
Yeah. I always keep that mouse back there.
That's fucked up. You're lying to the public.
That's a backup.
That's like the third time you've accused me of lying to the public about. The other night, I was asking the group chat, like, "Hey, does anyone else have issues with Tumblr's queue system? It just posts everything in the morning for me at the same time, no matter what I do." And Candy starts responding quickly. "You're lying to the public. You're lying to people. You're telling them you're online when you're not." And I'm like, "No, I'm trying to use the fucking queue system." Okay, back on topic, please, for a moment.
It's fine.
Jay was literally trying to ask a normal question, and Candy kept trying to do a bit.
Yeah.
And I could tell.
No, completely
like...
earnestly too. Candy's pretending to be legitimately accusing me of gaslighting people.
And I could tell it was making James a little bit mad, which made it funnier. It hit that perfect sweet spot of it's making somebody mad but not too mad, so it's still funny.
If you pull that shit on the Franklin expedition, your ass is the first one going over the spit with the giant apple in your mouth because they didn't have much time for anything.
Well,
there was a man.
Honey glaze.
There was a man who ate a handful of flour, and then they were like, "Okay, we're not gonna discipline you." This is a different expedition. This is one that was going, I think, across the entirety of Australia. And then the next day, Captain beat his head in with a stick, and they had guns and stuff, and he just killed him with a stick.
I think
that's what
that's
happens.
Cain and Abel you're thinking of.
Okay,
No,
if
I'm
you're
not.
on an expedition and you have guns and stuff, you're gonna save the guns for shit like bears, though. If you can,
Yeah,
Well, that's
bears, dragons.
That's the
Like,
thing.
that
They were
sort
in the
of
middle of Australia. It was just the empty desert surrounded by
Yeah.
nothing.
They
that's
didn't know
not
that.
what Australia is.
They
There was
didn't know that.
dragons in there.
No,
There could be
Australia's
giant
not an empty
beetles. There
desert.
could be giant evil beetles.
No, they literally thought that there was a giant river or a lake in the middle of Australia because I shit you not, one guy drew a map that was
That is my favorite old 1800s expedition thing. It's the same thing with the guys trying to find the Northwest Passage, where they're like, maybe there's a passage through Canada. It's based on literally nothing. It
It
doesn't.
would be
gotta
cool
hope.
if there was.
that literally happened. There was a guy from England that came down to Australia and talked to the indigenous people and showed them the map of the giant lake, and they're like, "Yeah, I don't think that's there." He's like, "You don't know anything." And then he went on a 400,000-mile expedition, and everyone died halfway through.
Fuck you!
Classic.
I'll show you. I'm gonna get
The best-
all of us killed.
The best thing, and
My-
this is I'm not entirely remembering this. I'm pretty sure they brought elephants for the entire thing.
No, it was camels. It was.
That's
camels.
what it was. It was camels. Yeah. And they didn't. They had one guy who knew how to use camels very well. He was a camel herder, and then they didn't break. They sent him back a week in or something. So all the camels just weren't listening to them, and they had horses, but they were all lined up to start this transcontinental expedition thing, and someone fired a gun, and then all the horses freaked out, and 6 of them broke their legs. So they had 10, and they lost half of them before the thing even started. And 2 guys showed up way too drunk, so they were kicked off. It's a really funny story.
I
It's a
love
great
White
story.
People Expedition Diaries. They're one of my favorite pieces of historical fiction. One of my favorite anecdotes is there were some conquistadors in South America who were we've heard that the locals say that there's a legend of a boiling river. And the locals were like, yeah, that's true. It's in the next valley over. And so they went over, and there's a river that was actually connected to a local thermal spring, and it was literally boiling hot. And the way that the conquistadors found this out, with one of them tried to stik his foot in and got 2nd-degree burns.
Oh,
He's like,
come on.
I'm
was like,
imagining a
"Ah,
Tom and
it's
Jerry
boiling."
yell immediately.
¡Es muy caliente!
Ah!
¡Dios mío!
Anyway, we do have a visitor this stream. His name is Keys, and earlier he did do a big stretch. He's in my lap right now. He did a big stretch, and when he did that, his claws came out, and he got my leg real bad, and it hurted. Mushrooms, thank you so much for the gift sub. I believe with that gift sub and that knife attack by my beautiful cat, we're right. Oh my god. Keys and PK were in my room on my bed with me last night. They are getting along very well.
Yay!
Misty is not, but she
Well,
just
Misty's Misty.
yeah. Hi, streamer. Can you lose this time, please? Oh, I'm afraid that won't be happening at all. At what? At
on,
Astro
man.
Rabbit. I knew.
Come on, man.
You got
I
this.
knew at Astro
Come on,
Rabbit's
son.
name, but for some reason I thought that it was missing a letter, and I was like, wait, are you a different person from the usual? Ad Astra, Rabbit? That's around? Whatever. Everybody hurt me.
Come on, man.
I'm glad that Keys has found another cat that's not Misty, because Keys might be like, what if I'm just like the most happiest boy in the whole world and no one else is like me and everyone else is like Misty? And then you got picked up and they're like, oh, I'm a normal cat. This is just mean to me. Oh, okay, that's good. I guess I'll keep being nice
Yay.
forever.
That was Jame on getting any other friends in Meat Planet LLC.
Literally.
Oh, they're gonna be sweet to me, huh? How do I
I was
stream?
thinking
There
about
we
that
go.
earlier, where it's like, there's a little demon in your head when you've had bad experiences with like coworkers and shit, where you have a minor disagreement and you're like, what if everyone in the world wants to kill me?
It's so easy too. It's so easy to get into that mindset.
Right. Someone's like says something a little bit short with you, and you're like, what if I'm fundamentally broken and everyone in the world wants to hurt me?
What if nothing will love me ever again?
Jamie, you
I'm
need to move your
excited for
Discord
Dark Souls.
overlay slightly down on stream.
I genuinely
Or get rid of
can't
it.
do
We
that.
have talkings.
I don't
Oh,
know
you can't
why
do-
that's there, actually. That shouldn't be
Oh, that's
there.
an in-game thing. If you hit
Yeah.
Shift Tab, you can do it. But if you do it right now, then
Hold
everyone
on.
will see all your Steam
I
information.
don't want them
so
to
you
see that. Shift tab. Get that
Oh
shit?
no, it's not. No,
It's
sorry,
Discord,
it's
it's
in
not
Discord,
Steam.
not Steam.
Oh.
The Shift tab is for the FPS overlay, which you don't have enabled. It's a Steam overlay, but if you just go into settings, then choose overlay, and then deselect it, it won't show up.
In
Discord.
Discord? Okay.
In
Yeah.
Discord, yeah. User settings, and then I think it's just overlay.
Where's
Game
over?
overlay
like-
under activity settings.
Did you un and reinstall Discord since the last stream?
No, I didn't.
Huh.
A bunch of shit is just stupid.
That's
Jay,
weird.
There.
what time does your computer say right now?
What? Oh, it's normal again. It's 8:19.
Okay, good.
Oh, there. Never show, never there. Yeah, no, I turned on my computer today and a whole bunch of shit was like back to default and I was like
Windows update.
Yeah,
that's what you did.
it was. Yeah.
Mmm.
It was like right after the last stream
Fuck
too.
Windows update. dude.
Right? Okay.
I don't have problems with it. You guys are different.
That's because Microsoft knows that you're happy with them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There we go.
Let's go.
Let's get happy.
Did you put the game on the stream?
Huh? No.
Is it on the? Okay.
I was waiting
That's
for them
cool.
to realize.
I pressed the wrong button and then my controller turned off.
Oh god damn it all!
It's literally
Every time.
I'm
Are
so
you wired?
Yeah, I'm literally wired.
That's your problem.
What do you mean?
Wired is not the problem. Move on.
I got a wireless controller. I've never
We're
had.
not
a problem
arguing
with it.
about this. You're pointless.
Okay, somebody catch me up on what happened since last stream.
I
What are Jamie's accomplishments?
I
Jane
defeated
beat.
What?
Go on.
Yeah,
I didn't mean to interrupt you.
I defeated the horrible man in the stairwell using how many fire bombs? Yeah, only about 11. I threw 11 fire bombs at him and he died.
Closer to
Okay.
like 200.
Let's not lie. And then I think that I wandered around uselessly for about an hour. Which
Yep.
Very good.
was good, I assume.
So, what is your goal for this stream, my
That's
friend?
the problem, I don't know. I think that I'm looking for another bell like that. I'm pretty sure.
Mmm.
I think, but I think I need to genuinely ask for a, is that what I'm fucking doing right now?
You, there was an NPC who said there are 2 bells and you need to ring them.
Okay, so yes, I did remember that.
Really quick, chat
Yeah?
is saying the game might be a bit louder than our voices, which I unmuted the stream, and it's just a touch loud.
Okay, I'll see if I can't change that. I do promise you I didn't change the audio since last
It is in
stream.
options, gorgeous.
You did see it.
I didn't look down that far. Okay. Is that too quiet? Is that too good?
That's perfect. I think 4 is perfect.
4 is perfect. Chat, tell
Should be
if 4
fine.
is perfect.
Oh yeah, that's great. That's perfect.
Oh, it's so perfect and beautiful in here.
Oh yeah, you came back and checked on this place last time.
I
This
did.
is the onion night.
This is the
Yeah.
Why is there a phantom there? Charmer ahead. Be wary of amazing treasure.
Still closed.
Okay.
Still closed.
So it's not a time-based puzzle. because it would have opened by now.
Maybe you gotta kill that giant dragon.
Yeah, I don't know how to even get close to that thing, though.
Have you tried rolling?
There are plenty of places you haven't explored.
There are. There is the Valley of the Drakes, I guess. And I do have new weapons, and I haven't fought a drake in a hot minute. So, you know what? Maybe I'll try that. Maybe I'll go...
What weapons have you found since I last saw you?
New weapons? Incorrect.
New weapons since the last time you were here? None. New weapons since the last time I faced drakes? Probably several. That was like years ago.
Okay. What did you get from killing the big guy?
I don't think I got anything good. Or if I did,
You got a
did?
you got a ring.
Forgot.
Oh, I got a ring.
His name was like Havel or Hubbard. His name was Havel. His name was totally Havel, wasn't it?
Yes.
You
Fucking
have all the
remember
right
that
idea.
from like a week ago. I'm so smart. Now
How
I'm the
do you-
smart guy.
How do you remember this? And also, what are you talking about?
I pay attention.
You do.
Chat,
Good
no
job.
backseating.
This is exactly why I
Yeah,
know that
that's
if you're
right.
going to be in the Arctic Circle, you don't want to eat anything because it's not lice. I think it's like a special type of tuberculosis or some sort of like
Yeah,
infection that everything has,
It's-
and then you just die.
it's poisoned
Dude,
by
if I was in the
microbes.
Arctic Circle and I saw Havel the Rock, I'd be scared as fuck.
That guy's name was Havel the Rock.
Yup.
Dude,
kind of
it's
a silly
weed.
What was his point?
He was pointless.
Dude, what's the point of weed?
I know what the point of weed is. It's
Dude,
it's to make my garden less good.
Good one, man.
It's a garden embattener, actually.
My garden has become embattled.
You can eat Arctic meals just fine. I don't know about that.
You cannot eat Arctic animals. They all have tuberculosis or something. It kills you. Plus, you
What?
should never eat an apex predator because every like parasite and toxin ends up in them, so you die.
What about fish?
There are like the bigger and bigger. Did we just talk about this on some stream or something? The bigger and bigger fish that you eat, like the biggest tunas in the world have a higher concentration of like mercuries and microplastics in them
Yep.
because they eat other fish and it just bioaccumulates.
I mean, you could say that about people, though.
Right, you shouldn't eat people.
Yeah, try not to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Easy
guess.
mistake to make.
Sure, fine. I guess we're just virtue signaling now. Whatever. Who cares?
Oh, look at this guy who doesn't drink lead from fish that eat it.
DEI, not eating people anymore.
I saw someone earlier describe Musk's whole thing as DEI for betas.
Pretty good.
I was like, okay, that's kind of true, actually. I was like, you saw the pictures of all the, like, the pencil-necked little dweebs that he hired
yeah.
to help him?
Getting,
Yeah, they're
getting
all...
all the little Reddit Nazis in government. Yeah, I get
Yeah,
it.
they're
I saw
fucking,
the-
it's DEI for betas.
I saw the
So
post that was
fucking
like,
funny.
not a single one's under 26. I'm like, all these guys look 12.
Yeah,
Yeah.
None of these guys. If
they're
I saw any of these
fetuses.
guys in high school, I would be like, get out of here.
The worst
you're not,
part
you're
is that
not old
none
enough
of them
to.
have graduated college. They've either dropped out or disenrolled. For this? Or something else? I'm not sure. I don't mean to shame people that haven't finished college. I also didn't finish college. But, like,
You shouldn't be in charge of the government.
Dude,
you should have some experience at the very least.
I'm really looking forward to when they eventually fall into a K-hole and don't come out, or like get involved with a gun-involved officer DUI or some shit.
Did you say?
Submersible
Did you say a
incident.
gay hole?
A K-hole?
Like ketamine?
Yeah, like ketamine.
Okay, not everyone talks about the K hole
Yeah,
that
I
much.
didn't
I was
know what
making
you were
sure we
talking
were on the
about.
same page.
Keep up.
I know about gay hole. I don't know about the K hole that much.
There's many holes, okay?
There are? Fuck.
Writing
You
this
say
down.
so.
Jame,
there's-
you are playing a dangerous game.
I'm really not.
You're
Why?
playing a dangerous Jane.
Ooh, nice leap.
There's
leave
K-holes,
this, yeah.
there's gay holes, there's...
Uh-huh.
And?
Go
They're
on.
pushing Cobalt abroad at the Treasury Live. The theory that those like 17-year-olds are just like the world's foremost COBOL experts, a like
yeah, they're
programming
actually
language.
really good at it.
What is COBOL?
COBOL is like a programming language from like the 1960s that like everything like that's important in the whole world
I
runs
thought
on it
sounded familiar. I do know about that.
because everything runs on it because like why would you upgrade it? It's also
Right.
like if you do it with like modern day stuff, it's like easier to attack because no
Get
one
him.
knows COBOL.
Get him, Jamie. 36 damage. Get him.
Big money, big
How much-
damage.
How much
And
HP does he have?
More than
He's
that.
fine.
Probably 2.
You can do 2 of damage.
Does he have infinite lightning strikes?
Why would he have
his
like
thing.
an economy on them?
Dungeons
Yeah.
and Dragons have to roll a 6 on or a 5 on a dice to get the lightning strike back. So this guy
This
should have
ain't
that
your
too.
mama's D&D, little boy.
Candy
I
does
think
have a
Dragon
point.
should have to reload.
That's
Actually-
literally a thing. That's
So
a thing in
funny.
D&D, which is the funniest thing because you can fight a dragon in slight D&D tangent for the stream.
Okay.
And like if you just roll poorly, like oh this dragon's not that bad, but if you don't roll poorly, this dragon is dropping like a full party nuke every single round for the entire time you go. Like a single like low tier dragon can kill everyone in a party if you just roll well enough.
That's awesome. I love D&D. It's a good video game.
Isn't Low
And
Tier
game.
Dragon that like ex-streamer or current streamer that told people to end their lives?
Probably.
Oh,
Yeah,
it
that was
came
the-
true!
Yeah, it came true.
That
think
was
you did-
him!
I think you were like I love this lightning so much I'm gonna stay in it.
I didn't.
And-
I rolled around
In the lightning,
in
yeah.
the lightning. Yeah.
Yeah, you were like I
King
love
and
this so
slop,
much.
my friend. Like a weg and lightning.
Like a
Aw.
wag to a flame.
Aww. We gotta be sweet to Weg. She's going through a lot of.
You
things
are
right
the
now.
one that has to be nicer to Weg. You're choosing to get Weg killed over
I
and
don't
over
think
again.
I don't think I have to be nicer to Weg. I give Weg gifts. I show Weg where
Ooh.
gifts are.
You spend all Weg's money on fire bombs that you waste dying
Weg-
to the bosses anyway.
Weg probably loves that.
Yeah, let's ask Weg. Weg, do you enjoy fire bombs?
She's got a dragon head right now, and you
She
really
can't
expect her to
speak.
answer you?
She can't
You
That
ask
was
her and she just
cruel.
goes,
She lunges at the camera and then stops and stalks back and then uses her lightning breath.
whenever dragons like this have lightning breath, I always remember from fucking Bioshock 2. There was a chemical thrower, and the electric element ammo to it was like a highly conductive electrical gel that you could spray at shit. And I think that's what they're like coughing up from their stupid dragon lungs. It's exactly the Bioshock 1 stuff.
Oh.
See, I can't see this and think of any, like, if it's lightning, I can't think of any sort of, like, non-magical explanation. Like, whenever
it's
I get
magic
into-
too. It's fine.
But, like, if it's fire, I can be like, oh, they have, like, a methane production. Like, there's a, I remember watching How to Train Your Dragon when I was, like, 8 or something, and there's, like, a two-headed dragon, and one of them shoots out, like, methane, and the other one has, like, teeth that, like, create a spark, and it explodes out fire and stuff. And I was like, that's a pretty fun mechanical way to explain why a dragon can breathe fire. But if it's lightning, like, I don't know. That being said, I think electric eels are also magical. I don't believe
There's a
they
couple.
are
There's a
real.
couple possible explanations. Like they could be like breathing out a lot of water vapor, so that like electricity they generate from somewhere in their body could be hyperconductive in the air. Something cool like that.
I don't
That's
think
why
I don't
eels
think
are able
lightning.
to do that because they're in the water.
But like that's a hydration thing. You like lightning
Well,
doesn't
they're
travel
blue
from
dragons.
lightning
Dog,
doesn't travel from
light-
droplet to droplet.
I mean, lightning
Rain.
mostly travels from clouds through the air to Earth.
If there's high humidity in the air, then lightning is more likely to occur. Is this not a true statement? I don't think it's incorrect.
goodbye
Oh my
forever.
god!
Goodbye
dragon,
forever,
go
friends.
away.
I don't think
Did
he
you get the
wanted
money
to be
from him?
here.
Did you get the money from his death? Is he not dead?
I don't think so.
He didn't give you any bucks?
Didn't
No.
count.
Okay.
Well, okay. I feel like
Hmm.
fighting several more of those is, maybe. Wait, there's a big fucking creature up there I haven't hurt. That I also
That
didn't
is
wake
true.
up.
Oh yeah.
Why don't you go over and hurt that?
I might as well go over and hurt that. Oh, there's this guy here.
Oh, you just got the coins from the
Oh.
one that fell down.
He was going the long way down.
That's the great thing about this game. Like the big guys with the wings, if you just put them in a hole, they'll be like, well, I guess I'm dead now.
Well, they got me.
Oh shucks.
I like his little like wings out, walk backward, like stomp backward stance.
I'm gonna get you this time.
They walk kind of like vultures. They're cute.
Oh, they do.
You ever seen a video of an American condor walking on its legs and not flying?
So cute.
They're so cute. They look
They
like
like-
they're wearing big old coats.
They amble.
They do. They toddle.
Toddle's a good verb.
Especially if you spell it with a W.
Ooh, I was just thinking TODDLE, like what Todd would do.
Yeah. No, dude, I show up at the club and I tell girls that I spell Toddle with a W. And it's, I
Ooh.
mean, I don't even need to tell you what happens.
Where's the W in Tuttle? Like after the T?
You asked nicely.
Twaddle?
I don't know.
I would have to imagine everything is after the T, because it's not W Toddle.
I'm so smart. I spell giraffe with a Q. Dog, what are you talking about?
Dude,
Why'd
you're
you do
making
that?
shit up now, okay?
You're the one that
That's you.
spells Toddle with a W for clout. Whatever.
You were the one who was impressed by spelling W with a Toddle for clout.
That's actually true.
Spelling W with a Toddle? Err!
A Toddle is like an umlaut. For
Oh, fell for the classic trick. Didn't know this
Ew.
motherfucker was waiting for you, did
Dude,
ya?
Yucky. Wait, but that went away like instantly.
I did quite literally know that motherfucker was waiting for me. I actively said there's a thing I
Then
haven't
why'd you
hit it for.
die?
Well, because I didn't know what it would do when it woke up.
Oh.
Just because I know something's gonna move doesn't mean I know its moveset. That's this entire game's like one joke it can tell.
Yeah, what
Even
if it
when
was
you
your
do
best
know their
friend and it
moveset.
loved you?
Yeah,
Oh.
literally, I genuinely had the thought, like, what if I go up to this thing and then it starts a conversation with me? And this is one of the things that I
That
could
would be
make a covenant
badass.
with, right?
Well, you took all of this. You took all of his shit.
Yeah, you did steal from him.
That wasn't really his shit. That was just like stuff in front of
It
him.
was just stuff in his hands. That doesn't mean it belonged
I'm
to him.
sorry. If a corpse is in a guy's hands and the corpse has stuff in its pockets, does that belong to the guy or the
It's
former
alive. It's not a
corpse?
corpse.
Did you see that giant cudgel that Ghost had?
Pretty
did.
badass.
It was pretty cool.
Back to
God.
all reliable, huh?
Shut up.
Well, you don't want to try to kill this guy, right? You just want to get your souls back.
I want to kill this guy. I
Oh,
can
why?
want two things.
Oh, goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, he's fine.
No, goodbye.
He just moved.
Goobaba.
Ooh, bubba.
Welcome to Bubba Gaming.
Take this bill with daddy.
Take this to a day.
Did he go off? Did he fall off?
Who knows?
I have 0 souls, so I'm gonna guess. Oh, now this thing is awake forever. Okay. I figured. I opened myself up to this, so I have to sit politely in
Ooh.
the bed that I've made.
You imagine dragons, and now he's waking up.
And he have
good.
no ass. Which is pretty cool in my
Just
opinion.
like Imagine Dragons, he have no ass.
Does he not have hind legs?
He can yuck though. He's got that going for him.
I
He
like
has-
his pink yucky.
He traded his ass for Yucky.
He did. Very clear that he did that. Hey, watch out.
He's got a weird face. Ooh, careful there.
Hey,
Nice.
It's good that you like sat to emote for a little bit while you got that.
I had to Fortnite on him real quick.
how do I Fortnite on him?
Hi!
I love how that looks.
I do love how the wave animation
That
looks.
is Tubby Custard, son of a bitch!
Isn't Tubby Custard like bright pink?
Yeah, it's like bright pink.
Yeah,
That was
That's
like
yu-
red.
That's yucky custard.
This is the
Aw.
Yucky custard after it's gone bad and spoiled.
After
Aw.
not surviving.
Tubby custard after not surviving.
To cans? That's nothing.
You know, like, Teletubbies are like prime real estate for people to make like some analog horror shit out of, and that's exactly the kind of material that deserves a "this must go hard if you're stupid."
Yeah.
I mean, knowing the internet, I bet there's like
It's already
a dozen
yeah.
people that have already like stolen that one Tumblr post about adult Teletubbies and made like merch about it, not credited the original artists or whatever.
I think it would be a
Slendy
more.
Tubbies, that's a classic.
I think it would be a more interesting narrative to explore if. What if the TV was their egg?
What's the TV?
Yeah. What if the wall
Dude.
was their floor?
What if the TV was playing advertisements and it made them buy McDonald's and get fat?
Aww.
Oh.
And it's like a metaphor for America and why it's
I've
bad.
seen this already. I forgot we had been here. It has been that long.
Yeah, it
Wall-E?
literally has. This
We
is a-
were in the projects of Undead Berg for so long.
I had
Isn't
shit
there
to do
like
in
a-
there.
Isn't one of the classes just like guy who throws bombs? Why didn't you choose that?
Is that one of the classes?
No.
I didn't know
No,
that.
that's not a class.
Is there not a
You can
bombardier
start
class?
with a. You can start with like a couple of bombs
That doesn't
as
seem
one of
that
your starting
useful.
items.
You did, didn't you? Didn't you have like one big bomb and you used
They
it on
picked
like
Little Ring.
Jerry?
I picked a little ring.
Oh.
It'd be cool if there was a big cartoon bomb that you could start with, just insta-kills a boss.
Like Kirby bomb power-up sort of thing.
Yeah, your head just blows up, kills everything.
Alright. I don't see a place where there would be a bell here. My goal is look for damn bell I ring.
Well, this is underground. They don't put bell towers underground.
Wrong, first of all. And two, I just don't see
Name
a store I go to.
17.
Name 17 underground bell towers?
You heard me.
They exist in real life. I just don't know where they are. And
I'll
probably
take your word
lots of
for it.
Thank you.
You're being very accepting.
I'm willing to have
Name
my mind.
17. Oh, I know they're real, but I just don't know where they are. Fair enough.
Thanks, Grandma! Thank you, huh?
Look, huh?
Okay, so you've done like the
I've done the
Dark
loop.
Souls travel tour
Yeah.
of a couple of places you've been.
I've done the grand beautiful loop of how we can see the world and what all is there. But now
If it helps you, like, at
Now
all,
the camera's on the ground.
you didn't know where the first bell was from looking at it outside of the area either. You kind of had to fight your way in.
I know, but I knew the structure that it looked in now. I know I'm looking for a similar structure to that first bell, but somewhere else is what I'm looking for.
You could go talk to that guy.
I don't think he's gonna help. He's gonna say something like, "Oh, we can't be friends."
Hello there. I realize that I have requested that we retain our distance, but I also want you to know that it is not meant in ill will. Here, take this as a token.
Wait,
of
he's giving you
peace.
something.
Oh wait.
No, go ahead. It's for you.
Oh fuck yes, 1 coin.
Oh my.
This
You
guy
again?
rocks.
This guy gave you like a trinket, and then he's like, "Oh fuck you again!" Like the next phrase out of his mouth after he gives you a trinket.
Just leaving. Not gonna listen to the rest of what he has to say.
I liked his Ned's declassified coconut head ass haircut.
True. The first bowl cut.
You received 1 penny.
That's the subtitle for this game. Dark Souls Scholar of the First Haircut.
Dark Souls scholar of 1 penny.
Wait. Did you just do a big loop?
I did.
Yep.
Why?
Because I'm looking for the fucking bell.
Jame play.
Why don't you go back to the ogres?
What? Because the ogre. I don't think the bell is gonna be in Blighttown.
It's a town.
What? I don't know.
Towns have bells.
It's a town, Jerry!
You were just underground in the Ghostburg. They don't have fucking bells there.
I went down to Blighttown and all I saw were ogres. Not even a cobblestone path on the floor, just ogres. What have these
Characters.
things come to these days? Just ogres.
Ogres, huh? Oh, you can't be dealing with ogres.
Oh my god.
Jerry, just fucked 4 ogres.
Chat.
You know, Elaine was just talking about ogres.
Oh, bad guys. You don't want to deal with them.
Chat's on my ass about like, oh yeah, the bell's gonna be somewhere you've already been. It's like I'm looking at the distance and the scenery. This game communicates future areas using the skybox and stuff. I'm looking around for hints for where the bell is. I'm looking
I will
using my
say,
eyes.
Like,
This is so funny.
given the areas that you've already been to, there's like a giant, massive clue that you completely managed to miss for the entire, like, multiple streams.
Hey, disasters are gone. Disasters are gone after the defeat of the Grave Lord servant.
I'm happy about the disasters not being here anymore.
What's the giant, massive clue? Is it the 2 ogres?
It must be the 2 ogres, I guess.
I'm not gonna tell you what they are, but I was like shockingly
painful.
impressed at the fact that for several streams you managed to not look at the giant, massive clue as to where to go.
God, you could also ask NPCs. Yeah, let's ask this guy where the bell is.
You need any
Hey man, I just want to talk. Do you know where the bell is?
weapon.
Well, the shoot has a weapon for
There's
you.
reinforcement and there's ascension.
Really?
Reinforcement is simple. A simple task for any Blackfoot ascensions. A final up. Ascension is the territory. Start out. As you've noted, you won't...
He laughed at me.
Ha ha ha.
And he laughed. That means that you've exhausted his dialogue.
He giggled. Oh, fuck.
Okay, now where are we going? Are we gonna fight the weed again, or are we gonna fight the crystal golems?
I guess there is something... Okay. I know there is a locked door in the weed area that I haven't been able to get in, but I feel like that's probably a Dark Souls shortcut from the other end, you know? I feel like that's an exit. But I know...
It's like a Skyrim shortcut?
Yeah. No. I know
Well,
that...
Skyrim has that. Like, you, like, beat the entire dungeon, and then, like, now a door opens, and then you can leave. It's like a big circle.
You could also do the loop in reverse and look for things that you haven't checked out.
Anywhere but Undeadburg. Please, God.
I-
I can't spend another 3 hours walking around killing the same ghouls again.
Gladly. I don't want to go to fucking Undeadburg. Why? That was not one of the options. I would have seen the bell.
Would you?
Is Undeadburg Ghostopia?
No.
No.
Ghostopia
God,
also
there's
does
another
not
place?
have the bell problem.
Undeadburg was the first area that led to the big guy in the basement with the club, remember?
With the
No.
club.
Oh, Havel?
Back to the club.
Go back to the club. What
Yes,
is that
Havel.
from?
That's from a movie that the guy who played Kylo Ren was in.
Adam
Oh,
Driver.
Adam Driver?
Megalopolis.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. It's in the
don't-
weird Scorsese film that no one liked.
I don't know if it was in
Yeah,
Megalopolis.
Megalopolis.
I just know that he was in
Megalopolis.
It was Megalopolis.
It was? That's so
I
funny.
I just looked it up, yeah.
It was. It's like a 7-hour long. It's not actually, but it's like a 7-hour long movie.
It's like a
where,
6-month-long movie that, like, kills you at the end.
No, like everything about the movie just sounds like the worst possible thing. It's like, oh yeah, you have to get an usher to like speak a line that Adam Driver says to you in the movie. You have to like, what even was the movie about?
Oh yeah, they wanted a scene where the audience has to interact with the movie or something, and they were gonna
Yeah.
like pay the or they weren't even gonna pay the like employees of the theaters to like sit in and do the line that they needed to do or whatever.
Well, that's initially they were like we want the audience just to talk to Adam Driver, and then like the person in projection like plays a different response based off what they say. But they couldn't do that, so they're like, okay, we'll just have an usher go up, and Adam Driver's gonna have a conversation one-on-one with him for a little bit. The usher, who's just now an actor in the movie, I guess.
Unpaid, of course.
Unpaid, just like some dude that's doing this, and then I don't even know if they ended up doing any of that.
Oh no, almost certainly not. I don't think they would add fucking Dora the Explorer to a movie.
If you
Well, hold
don't
on.
clap, Adam Driver can't hear you. Please.
Adam Driver's gonna die if you don't clap hard enough.
Dude, fucking Scorsese's gotta stop making movies. He would love Twitch stream. Can you imagine the art he could make if he heard of hype trains? He would shit himself.
He would
Dude,
hate
Martin Scorsese
everything.
should, instead of making movies, he should just like play with blocks.
Right?
Did you see The Irishman? It's not that far off.
From a
It's
Twitch
just-
stream?
This Martin
No.
Scorsese not filming anything and playing with blocks in his house.
The next Marvel movie remake will release exclusively as a wooden train set. Look forward to it.
I was gonna say his next movie's gonna be playing with trains.
That's why he was like, all Marvel movies are bullshit. It's because they're not little train blocks. He can play around with all his friends.
He was also right.
Like every Marvel movie is like fine. Like if I
disagree.
if gun to my head, I have to go with like my coworkers or like a random assortment of people from ages 20 to 75. Gun to my head, I have to watch a movie with all of them. I'm watching Ant-Man Topia 7, the Quantum Verse.
That's
Like,
That is
it'll-
true.
it'll be fine.
It's a coworker movie.
Yeah.
it's a coworker movie. But you have also said you actively dislike everything everywhere all at once.
No, I didn't. I don't think it's. I don't think
say
it's
that.
great. I didn't say I
You said
actively
that
dislike
you said that you gave the movie a 2 on Letterboxd.
don't know what
Marvel
Letterboxd
movies
is.
aren't bad for coworker movies, but I feel like there's more palatable stuff you can put on that won't have your coworkers talking about Marvel movies for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But
You
like,
know?
but that's the thing though, is if everyone goes and watches the Marvel movie, then you have something to talk about, as opposed to like
It could be
when your
any other
coworker is
movie,
like,
though.
"Do you
There
guys
are
see the
plenty
new
of-
Luka trade in the NBA?" And you're like, "I don't know."
I don't want to
You could
talk
put
to my
on a lot of
coworkers.
other stuff, you know? There's
If
other
you're-
movies you can watch that everybody would enjoy that aren't Marvel brained.
I don't want to talk to my I don't want to show my coworkers like a Panos Cosmatos film and be like, hey,
Absolutely
did you
not,
like
yeah.
the weird like non-consensual scenes in Beyond the Black Rainbow and its commentary on the American industrial complex?
You want to watch Pig with me? Like, they're not gonna do that.
I
Yeah,
would
yeah.
love to show my coworkers Pig, because then they would leave the room.
I'm
See,
not
I would love-
watching movies with my coworkers. Is
Oh,
my
so
No,
that's
but-
true, yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what they are made for now. Like, you are with your fucking like a high school or college like group, and you are
Melted
all.
chromium!
Quiet you. Oh, you are watching. You are like going to the big convention center with all of your high school club or college club, and there's a movie theater, and you have to kill 4 hours. You're gonna go watch
I
fucking
have to
Marvel
kill 4
movie.
of them?
You have hours?
Oh.
I think I would rather watch like either a movie I deeply care about, which I get it, it's not an option in this hypothetical, I understand. But like, if not that, then if I have to go with some high school friends, I'm seeing a movie that's absolute dog shit in a fun way.
I would watch
You know?
Pacific Rim. It's like a Marvel
It's not- that's
movie
not
if
in
it were
theaters.
good.
It's not in theaters. You
I
have to go to
I
the movie.
saw I wasn't done with my example here, although I understand how you thought I was. Shut the fuck up, all of you. I hate talking to you people. Let's go see a
Okay.
Marvel movie. I saw, what was that shit one with the cat makeup? Cats the
Cats.
musical or whatever it was?
Cats.
I saw that with a few high school friends. That was a great time.
That sounds fun.
It was fun.
I think, but like, high school friends are friends that you at one point like chose to be friends with. Coworkers, you have to say.
Well, you brought up the high school friends thing. I was responding to that.
Okay, that's fair. Well, my thing was more like a high school club thing. Like, you're all there because you all love fencing. That doesn't necessarily mean you like any of these people.
You
You
were in
should
a
go see
fencing
that
club?
month's fencing movie.
Oh, concierge, show me your finest fencing movie.
It's
We'll be
at
in-
the local promenade.
Do you have any films about macarons and white wine?
This popcorn is not fatty enough. Any foie gras for me, good sir? What is the house red wine?
Sanity, you'll get a kick out of this. The other day, my dad told me that. Okay, my dad told me that if like popcorn with no like salt and butter, like no seasonings, he said that popcorn has no calories. Is that true?
No, it's
No,
they're
it's corn.
popcorn kernels.
Yeah,
they
it's
have
corn,
they're
right?
very low calories. Also, like no seasonings. Salt has 0 calories. You should at least put salt and like garlic powder on it. That is like very close to 0 calories. A lot of the calories from popcorn comes from the butter, but it's not 0 calorie. Like corn has a lot of calories. There's a reason why.
It's a
and
staple
also,
crop.
it's also not like in a vacuum, like your body doesn't absorb a whole bunch from it. Not to get too blue about what your body does to it, but like it just kind of goes through you, right? Because it's your body just kind of like accepts it as kind of calories and then takes some stuff out of it, but it's not like fully broken down. You don't get fiber
Okay.
out of it.
Okay.
You get non-soluble, non-digestible fiber, but it's a little bit different. But popcorn is like, it's also one of those snacks that like, it's like that one thing about rice, like if you want to eat 10,000 of something, it's a good thing. If you that's why it's good for movie theaters. You want to like sit and like do something with your hands and with your mouth and have like a stimulus response with taste while you're
Right,
watching
right.
a movie. Popcorn's a great thing for that.
Right.
But if you put a fuckload of butter on there, it's like 75. Wait, hold on, what's there?
A
Here.
little flour.
No, what's? Did we already explore all this 35 years ago?
I don't
Yes.
know what
Yeah,
this is.
we've been through this area at least 5 times
I'm-
this stream.
I'm going
No, I mean, like-
backwards because
yeah,
it was
the-
what I was told to do in order to unlock the hint.
Oh, this is why we can't tell them anything.
What do you... You're acting exhausted at me, but you have the keys to the kingdom to let me out. You
And
could.
if I had the keys to the kingdom, I would have given you them like 3 hours ago.
I can't. I don't want to tell you anything because there's actually, at this point in the game, I believe there's a couple ways to progress.
You have at least 5 options right now.
Give them all 5
I
options
don't know
then.
what
No.
any of them are.
They're just gonna keep walking around for 40
Well,
hours if you don't give
just
them one
walked-
option.
You just walked past a big door, read a hint that told you.
Yeah, the blacksmith.
No,
That's
no,
why I'm
don't-
here.
do.
Don't fucking.
I'm
Wait.
not telling them anything. I'm just telling them what they saw just now.
Yeah, I know about that. That was not a hint that was spoiling anything. That also wasn't helpful, but thank you.
Exactly. I'm not doing anything.
Oh, you can get a divine battle axe. That's cool.
That's pretty cool.
But you need green shards for it.
I don't know
Oh,
what the fuck
fucking-
green is.
My green shard.
This is
My
like when
green shard.
Overwatch 2 launched and they're like, you actually need your quantum quibble bits in order to buy a new skin. If you have your prism points, those won't get you anything. And of course, all Overwatch coin has been turned into Titanobucks.
That's what Overwatch needed. It needed several new currency types, and
Do you
now
want-
it can be a good game.
We got that in Overwatch too.
The most bullshit thing about it is that all 3 of the currencies look the exact fucking same, to the point where I was playing it and I'm like, did I just get like 150 of the premium currency? The only difference between the free currency and the premium currency is one line.
It was the coldest night in Overwatch 2.
They just unleashed 2017 Overwatch back on Overwatch 2. So you can
What does
play
that
like
mean?
6v. It's like what's
The
like when
classic?
Doomfist was
Didn't we
launched.
try to
Yeah.
play that?
No, that was launched. That was 2016
Oh
Overwatch.
god.
So this one has
They're
launched
cycling
Doomfist.
through all their old versions?
Yeah.
Does that,
They literally-
does that not feel like taunting you?
Oh no, it reminds me how dog shit the game was. Like if you play 2017 Overwatch with like a person who has been playing Overwatch's mind currently, like there's a character. His name is Doomfist. He's
Hi,
a
Doomfist.
he's a
Hi,
DPS. If he holds right click and then hits you into a wall, unless you're a tank, he insta kills you. If he like does his E to jump down on you and then lands on you and presses left shift, he insta kills you. So he can kill basically anyone, ever. Like you have to do so much shit in order to like survive in Overwatch 2 or Overwatch 1 back then.
Isn't it cool how you can kill these guys in one shot now?
I do like that. I do like.
Is that
hurting
because your
people.
sword got better or because you leveled up?
Yeah.
Both.
Yay!
Okay, so I'm gonna. Oh wait. I think there was an area I don't know about actually. Hold on. An area I haven't been to in a while. I do remember. The memories, they come flooding back. And I believe I'm even
What-
stronger than I was last time I went there. There was
Now,
there
what
was
area could
skeletons.
this be?
There what?
Oh.
Oh, it sounds like that's one of the 5 options.
No, that was me genuinely forgetting about that area and
Oh,
being
great, Shane.
reminded
That's
of
not
it.
it then. They said 5 options and you chose the one that's
No,
not
no,
even
no,
there.
no.
You got like
They were
10
saying what they-
options.
they were
This is
choosing-
great.
A random number, which means my choice
Sorry?
could be one of them.
What is
Who's
that?
moaning?
What?
Hey,
Who is moaning?
Who is moaning?
Was it the giant bird?
it's not moaning.
Oh, something's snoring. Something's asleep.
Oh, I had the audio muted. I just saw. It was the coldest night in Darksouls Vod.
Is it the statue? Wake up.
Joe Biden. Maybe. Wait, hold on. Maybe it's that vase.
Maybe it's that vase. Wake up.
Okay. No, not that vase.
Wake up.
Nice.
Wake up.
Nice.
Nice.
This is why we don't let you say anything. It wasn't the vase.
bird.
Why would it possibly
You didn't
be
destroy
the
the vase. There's a
What?
vase on the other side.
That
Not
one?
those
You're right, maybe it's that vase.
It could be those.
Dumbass,
I was
idiot,
looking at the vase on the
stupid.
left. No, you didn't. You destroyed every vase with the one I was talking.
What is this mushroom?
Wait,
Okay,
where's
great.
that stair go?
What? What stair?
Where do those stairs go?
It goes up slightly.
Where do the stairs go?
Look, it's the same pathway. It's
Ah.
all
Oh,
the
wait,
same
hold on.
pathway. I can go to the bird.
Equip the bird.
No,
Oh, we're getting desperate.
I'm
Down
not
B
equipping
on
bird.
bird.
I'm going to go get myself a little treat.
Ooh, a trinket.
Give
I don't
unto me
know if-
such trinkets.
I don't know if Jame would ever have found this if Sanity didn't say something. That's crazy.
I literally
I don't
saw it
know.
earlier. I saw it when I came in here and looked up, and then Sanity
I
told me
disagree
to play
with
with
you.
stairs.
I have mild trust in Jamie's.
Yeah, thank you.
Mild.
Have some mild faith.
Now you
No,
can go
okay.
down the stairs.
I have a question. I have a question for the floor. If you were an early River Valley situation, like civilization,
Okay.
what would your staple crop be? Would it be wheat, rice, yams, corn, or bulgur?
Can I invent my own?
No,
What is bulgur?
it's a type of wheat.
Oh, so 2 options for wheat. Can I have non-yams potatoes?
Yeah, you can have
don't-
potatoes. Potatoes.
I don't
is
want.
fine.
I don't want yams. I'll do potatoes
Rice.
then.
Rice
Potatoes.
forever.
I think I'd
Potatoes
also
and-
go rice.
I do yams.
Rice is so good.
I wouldn't do yams. I'd just do potatoes.
Jamie,
Yams
have you
are
had
really-
yams?
Yams
No.
are underrated.
You never had yams? They're just sweet potatoes, ain't they?
Yeah.
That, I knew
No.
they've never had yams because that's why they answered that fucking question. Of course you've never had yams. You're lying to the public.
Okay.
I think you'd really like yams.
Yeah. See?
Yeah, probably.
I assume they sound yummy. I like the sound of them.
You
They're
just like them
sweeties.
because it's 1 letter away from yums.
Ooh.
I didn't even know that until now.
Oh.
You just taught
Does
me
that-
something.
Now, Jamie, does this make you like yams more or less?
It makes me like them more.
What kind of monster would you have to be to say less?
Caduceus.
Do
Thank you.
The mysterious voice just tipped
Laboratory.
$2.
Laboratory.
Oh, and says,
What did the mysterious voice say?
They're in combat. Be patient.
Oh.
Oh, it said, huh?
Yeah, it said,
I like how these losers keep falling off the cliff.
Dorks.
dork-ass losers fall of cliffs.
Stupid.
I think they also tap their little heads where
That's
they go into
right.
battle.
Ding.
I do that with my football helmet when I play football.
Aw.
Just a little sippy. Just a
What?
quick sippy.
What is the fucking yucky stain effect I'm gaining from taking skeleton hits?
They're yucking you.
I think it's a plum pudding.
Dude, your plum pudding meter's filling up.
Uh-oh.
I got
You got
plumbed.
parried.
But that guy didn't deal like any damage to you when he did that.
Listen, they're
Dude, you're gonna get jolly. Watch out. They're dealing plum pudding damage. If the bar fills up, it'll deal the jolly status effect.
Goodbye,
Nice
bomb.
That bomb
don't need
disappointed
that anymore.
me. It go home.
That's your
Just working out your arm.
that's your equivalency of like the Fortnite dance when you kill someone. You throw a bomb in their general direction.
Oh my god.
What do you mean? Oh my god, it's a skeleton.
It's
Ooh.
it's the 12-foot tall Halloween skeleton.
Dress him in funny clothes.
You can afford them.
Yeah, this isn't actually a graveyard. This is a Home Depot.
Fuck.
And here's all the employees. Bonk.
You're out of
Christ.
fire bombs.
It's never been more over.
You and I enter the Home Depot. I'm
I
out
don't
of
know,
fire
that seems
bombs.
very effective.
Look at how big that skeleton is, though.
It's
Counterpoint.
just a skeleton.
It's just bones.
Quick, roll in circles around the skeleton.
Fuck you. It's fun to roll. You don't
Roll
get
in
it.
circles to scare him.
You wouldn't get it. You wouldn't get it. You don't roll around.
That's just because James' great aunt was a roly-poly.
That's true, actually. I read that in a magazine.
I read that in James.
Jame Weekly. Every article is about either a rodent or a bug.
Does this guy do anything?
He gets stabbed.
This guy seems kind of stupid and bad.
He seems weak sauce.
This dude's kind of an idiot.
He kicks me in his
Dude.
big stupid foot. The
Wait, I love that
I-
giant jump. I love that giant jump he just did. The giant side jump.
Oh, fuck.
Own
Oh,
jump.
nice block.
Whew.
Don't.
I like that.
Oh, he's going.
Meanwhile, I remember some shit I said in 6th grade.
Your skeleton just explodes.
There's
That's
an
awesome.
funny ass comment.
That's what happens when Weg makes eye contact with you.
That's why she has to wear the dragon mask.
He even had a big grave to match.
Aw. Oh, the big sword to go with the big boy. How cute.
Ooh, another treat.
Can you use it?
Let's see.
I don't know what your stats are.
I doubt it.
I don't.
You, Jamie.
I have a feeling you're gonna get
Where
like
is it?
just stabbed in the brain
See.
by another guy.
Oh.
Oh, wait, yes, you can, but
you
with
can
two-hand.
two-hand it. Check it out. Check it out.
Big ass sword. Ooh.
Bonk.
Oh,
There,
Binox.
wait.
some knocks, dog.
That could be useful.
You can use your Nox to go over there.
I gotta get some water. I'll be right back.
Yup.
Used
There
to
you are.
peer at distant scenery. Oh!
That doesn't seem that helpful.
This is actually super useful. I genuinely wanted something like this. That's cute.
Oh, is that the undead berg?
Yeah.
Neat.
I thought it was to the left.
That damn berg.
Why are there like
it's some of it.
a whole bunch of like interconnected giant walls?
It's like Halo 3.
Haven't done that one yet.
Then you wouldn't get it.
Correct.
You're gonna need to play Halo 3 to understand Dark Souls. Is that chill?
Is that chill?
Is
that chill?
Are you chill?
Is that chill? Are you chill or are you gonna smoke down?
Oh, another.
I get smoked down, then I smoke up again.
Oh, I
Oh wow!
Big
Different
attack.
weapons, different ways of being effective on enemies.
He kicked your shield, so you were
He
fine.
laid you the fuck out.
This is how I block with this fucking thing.
Minecraft right-click
Ow.
in beta.
Nice.
And now
What's your
finish him
what's your
off.
baby attack do?
That is my baby attack.
Holy shit!
It's a heavy sword.
This is a fun one. I like this one.
Oh, stairs.
Okay, Weg is no longer responding.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you all just ran off the map.
Oh, that was scary.
You need a different cable, man. This
Are you
is
sure?
not good.
You should
Or
just go wireless.
controller.
Or a different controller. Yeah, it could be your controller.
They have changed the recipe for Xbox controllers to make them die in just sort of the fastest way Microsoft can manage it. Like,
Dude, I don't know what your situation is. I got this blue Xbox controller. I have now played 3 streams, which is a total of like at least 12 hours. Plus whatever other time I was using this. I don't know what I was using it
12
for.
hours is not a long time.
No, but like I charged it when I got it, and then I haven't charged it since,
That
and
is
it's been
not
like
that's
4
not what
months?
I'm talking about. I'm talking about the actual controller, like, dying as in breaking. It is breaking down. It is
Oh.
equipment
And
that
this is like this is one
subject
that
to
came with your
inflammation.
Xbox when you
Yes.
got it, right? So
Yes.
this is an older
No,
one.
this is a replacement for the one that came with my Xbox.
Oh.
This is a more recent Xbox Elite controller. These things suck.
So next time you DM me asking for controller recommendations and then I give you like 3 or 4, don't do something like, oh, you know what? I decided not to listen to anything you said and I just went with my own solution.
That's not what I did.
James, I bought my Xbox Elite controller July 5th. I've charged it once and it works fine.
That's not what we're talking about,
Again.
little buddy.
It didn't break, so it's happy. The reason why yours isn't working is because you have it wired.
No, that is not the
wires
case at
suck.
all.
I don't think
Wired
you're
connections actually make controllers last longer.
right.
You know nothing, you are a knave. Go in the
me
hole.
when there's extra parts on my thing that make my thing last longer. I don't think that's how that works.
Ew.
That is kind of
Wait, can you get that little trinket on the right side?
Yeah, over there, maybe. I don't really know how.
I love how you like just shield up to run to
I don't
these
wanna
guys
be
and
here.
hold it up like directly in front of your eyes so you can't see anything, and then you hit
Keys,
him
what
with a
are you
big
doing?
shield.
Keys?
It's for bravery.
Keys,
Come on, buddy.
you're a
How
little
did keys hurt you?
you're a little sweetie pea and I love you, but you did just knock me off the cliff really cutely, little buddy. Little buddy. That you're so I love you. You made me die in Dark Souls. You did make me die in Dark Souls, you little baby
What did he
boy.
do?
He hopped up onto my desk in such a way that he immediately binked my controller as I was near a
Oh
cliff.
my god. Now
Oh,
we
can
have
you
to
put
look
their-
at Weg's
Can you
face
put
again.
their head back on, please? Thank you.
Yeah.
Keys, what
I'm
are
just-
you doing?
I'm just playing with my controller now.
He's trying to play Dark Souls.
Aww.
You
He wants a turn.
Little buddy. Well, so far the
Aw, she's curled up on my
skeletons-
laundry.
So far the skeletons.
So far the
I like how
skeletons
you-
have been not giving me any progress. I need to go get my souls down there, but then
You turned around.
What?
You went into Skeleton World and then turned around and you tried to go back to Undead Burg again.
It looked like there wasn't anything else there. It looked like I had explored the... Okay, I'll go
You
back and I'll explore the grave.
Explored.
I'll go back.
It looks like you've explored.
I'll head my city slicker ass back. That's not
We can't
Where are
allow
we
you to
going,
ever
Nick?
see
Did
with
I
a
miss
southern
something?
accent.
what?
You miss nothing. That's the hard part.
Jame fell off the world.
All I heard was everyone go "Ew" at the same time.
I don't even know.
Oh,
what
Jame
Jame also killed skeletons and got the Zweihander.
Yeah, I got
Yeah,
and
I
then
was there
killed
for
a-
that.
And then killed another big skeleton and got the wing spear.
No, I moaned in general at this is painful.
Okay. What part of it?
I don't know. You've walked
You
around
can
a lot.
help. You're allowed.
I
me
can't.
when
is
my
the
friend
thing.
dying in the labyrinth that I won't give any clues to is continuing to die
It's
in the
not
labyrinth.
a labyrinth.
It
It is very, very clear.
Weg, I need you to start fucking... Okay, that's it.
She agrees with me.
Weg wants to die. Weg tired of life.
How do you sprint on keyboard
back
and
to the
mouse?
bird.
Left shift?
No, you're not.
I'm
Dame.
not. Shut up, everyone. Shut the fuck up. I'm getting to safety so I
Wait,
can
go
plug
to
my...
the fireplace. Go to the fireplace behind you.
That's not a fireplace.
Yeah,
anymore.
bud,
it
go
is,
to the
yes, it is.
No,
fireplace.
it's not.
Good, relevant advice.
There literally is there's a
It's
fire
not-
back there.
It was
Go
destroyed.
show him. Go rub his nose in it. Go
I-
show him.
I will go
Oh.
show him after Weg is responsive. There we go.
Why was it destroyed?
Because there's
Oh
something wrong
my
with it.
god.
You have been.
Oh my god.
If I have to explain this to you one more time.
This is the first time that you've ever told me it was destroyed.
You were there.
No, it wasn't.
You've been here for
Oh,
every stream, dog.
Holy shit! On the Elite controller, there's like a weird like 8 D-pad thing, and I just found out it covers an actual normal D-pad.
Oh my
It's like
god.
a little magnetic button that covers the normal D-pad. This looks so cool.
Dark Souls, Dark Souls.
Why are you jokering?
Fine.
Stress relief.
Dude, you would not make it in the Arctic surrounded by a whole bunch of
I would
polar
eat
bears
you!
can't eat. You can't eat me yet. We're not hungry enough.
Ugh.
Weg, I'm not
I'm-
even fucking kidding. If you do not start cooperating, we are going to turn Weg's Day into the day where we mulch gelflings. I am not fucking...
Weg wants to chill for a little bit.
We're joining the fucking Skeksis if you don't goddamn move, Weg!
Weg likes this wall.
Weg found blunt. Weg smoked down crazy style.
Wig in timeout.
Weg is literally about to be in timeout forever. Did we know this? Did we know this?
Oh my god.
You want to borrow my controller?
Yeah, that would be
Weg can
awesome.
feel the negative energy in the room.
Wig is an empath.
Can you stop being
Weg is
so
a dark
empathetic?
empath. Did we ever figure out what that means?
I know what it means.
What does it mean?
It's like when
It
you're
means
psychic
like
and
you
it's
think you're
palpitating.
psychic, but you use it for evil. It's like
You
it's
just
like
think
I,
you're a badass manipulator.
I thought
basically.
that empath was just like code for I have bad emotional regulation and I can tell when someone's mad at me.
Well,
no.
em-
Okay, every single empath is like, if you ask them like, hey, what does
If
being
you
an empath
feel your
mean?
feelings, I feel your feelings.
Candy, give me a second.
You
It's
again.
if you
Oh, I
ask
know.
any
How
empath,
about
they're
this?
like,
I have to
oh yeah, it
alert
just
my
means that I'm like
companions
more
here and
attuned to it. But like
So
in
what
their
if
heart
I
of hearts,
teach
they're
you
like,
some
I'm psychic.
miracles?
Actually, it
Would
means I'm
that
psychic.
please you?
Like psychic, like you can throw things with your mind.
Yeah, yeah. In their heart of hearts, they're like, I actually have psychic powers, and this is just
Huh.
like the first one.
They don't mean like telepathy. They mean like they like tap into the hearts and souls of other people and intuitively can understand and feel the ways that other people think. What are you
Very well.
doing, Jamie?
That's just called talking.
A covenant with the gods.
They think they're special.
That is a shame. Speak to me.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to join
I wouldn't want to join this.
Coconut Head's covenant.
Yeah, you're already in Dragon Town.
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to leave that for.
And now you're telling me this went away.
Yes.
When did it go away?
sort of like a million years ago.
Can someone write that down, please?
Okay.
Thank you.
I have a taco. It's good.
Hey, you stop that.
Yum.
Ooh. Wait, you can click the what are they called? The jiggle sticks on an Xbox controller?
Yeah.
Brother.
Can you hear this?
Yeah.
Dude, hang on a second.
Hold on.
Hang
the
on, hang
jiggle
on, hang on.
sticks.
That's
I
been
think
a
we're playing
feature
Dark Souls.
the whole time.
By Jove, I think we're discovering Dark Souls.
This
Hi, Val.
controller is like
Oh.
its own toy.
Like,
Oh my god! Do you ever listen when I talk? Ever!
Yeah, James.
I'm sorry, Candy.
It's fine.
You should be.
dude, whenever I press the buttons on this thing, the character on the screen moves. What's up with that?
I want that to stop.
I'm imagining you guys are like the people that's like they showed Super Mario to you for the first time, and he's just like disgusted by the moving screen, the moving picture on the screen.
Why
He's like,
is...
this appears to be like a strange homunculus of a man, and I don't like that he's moving constantly. What button do I make to kill him?
Why is he crushing turts, perchance?
Oh, that'd be a great weed strain.
Russian turds.
I have no idea what weed strains are.
It'd be really cool to have like a weed strain and name it like Epic One-Up Mario Mushroom.
That's gotta exist.
Yeah, I'm
sort
sure
of
you're
like
the first guy to do
everywhere.
that.
Would you smoke weed named Bowser's Lament?
Absolutely.
I
don't think I'd
it
ever
would give me the
smoke
power to
weed.
kill my bus driver.
I don't think I'd ever smoke weed that had like lament in the name, or like agony, or terror, or torture, or pain, or gross.
What about
or
delight?
yucky.
Would you smoke
Bowser's-
Bowser's Delight?
No, because he's a villain, so I have to imagine that Bowser's Delight is like the death of Mario.
So
One
your
must imagine
criteria
Bowser.
wasn't lament, it was
Dude, this is
Bowser.
the weed that kills Mario.
Well, no, it's like I don't know what weed does. I'm assuming it makes you imagine the memories of those that created it.
No, dude.
Weed
fucking-
makes you a dark empath!
Yeah, you take one hit of the bong and you hear.
I only hear the Luigi death sounds, and it's on repeat for 12 hours until I
You
can go
take
to bed.
one rip of the bong and you turn to your friend and you're like, your mother just died, I can feel it.
You hallucinate like a soft crunching sound of a Mario being killed in the wall. A rat found him and ate him, by the way.
I see.
I don't want that to happen to Mario. I don't want rats to find and eat him. That's like the worst thing to happen to Mario. Out of like
Is that what happens in Rat Finka Boo Boo?
What?
what?
Yeah, it is. Next bit, actually.
Sweet.
Oh, so my
boy.
controller sort of makes a mocking noise at me now.
Did you hit the keyboard, perhaps? Because it says E.
It's
Did-
because
did
at
baby-
in the middle of
Did
that
Baby
skeleton,
Keys hit the keyboard?
in the middle of the skeleton fight, I did sort of lose control over Weg, which was awesome. So I had to complete that fight by dying using the beautiful keyboard and mouse, which obviously did
Oh,
not
what-
last long.
White guy came in. Do you see that?
I did see him. That was beautiful.
The white guy came in.
I mean, James, if you don't like the controller you have now, I can always send you my Ouya controller. That's how I beat this game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll take the Ouya
Yeah.
at this point.
Yeah.
I had
I
a
actually
Ouya.
could. I have a second one I'm not using. You
I
can
think
have
y-
it.
I think the only reason James is playing this game is to get gamer chops.
What is
It-
gamer
it's-
chops?
It's
Off
like
of the
you
gamer
know,
pig.
It's like pork chops, but from a gamer.
it's like they're only playing this for clout, but like gamer clout to say, yeah, I beat Dark Souls 1 all by
What you
myself.
doing, little buddy?
You should for even more gamer clout, you should play with mouse and keyboard.
Yeah, we should all find that video of Demily Pyro beating the Orphan of Kos on the first try and be like, you're only doing this so you can slaughter your gamer pig.
I don't know what.
What are you doing,
I got
little
one
buddy?
of those words.
Well, I'm looking at the keybinds. What?
You're gonna play with a keyboard now?
Candy, I can't. The fucking controller. It's a Microsoft product. It's dog shit. That's what it is.
Okay.
Listen, I'm not okay. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm going to go get my souls on keyboard and mouse, and then I'm going to go home, and then I'm not going to play Dark Souls on keyboard and mouse. We're going to be stopping Wegs days until I get like a new cable or something. Is what we'll be doing. Let's see.
Is it just a USB-C cable?
I don't know. I assume the problem is like it's either the cable or it's the controller. And the controller
wait, hold
is a
on.
much more expensive problem.
I mean, you could
This is
put
a-
the
this is a
batteries back
simple-
in and try and Bluetooth it. It wouldn't be that much worse.
I
It
don't
would
know.
be
I
worse, but
recommend-
not that much worse.
Well, you need to make sure you have a Bluetooth dongle on your computer first.
Yeah,
But
I
second,
don't
where
have that.
are you plugging the controller into?
The back.
Just directly into the back?
Yeah.
Are you plugging it near the GPU or onto the motherboard directly?
I don't know.
Oh, actually, it'll be a USB-B,
yeah,
right?
it's a USB, so it can't go onto the other thing.
Well, if you got a USB-C to USB-C controller or a cable, you could theoretically fuck up and plug it into the USB-C display port on a GPU.
Yeah, don't worry. I did
But that
do
wouldn't cause this problem. I don't think that'd work at all.
You
Yeah.
could honestly just try and plug it into the USB slot on the front of your computer. That has fixed stuff for me before for no good reason.
You know,
Yup.
yeah, that's fair.
I recommend this.
If you had if the cable or the connection required was USB 3.0, then that could do it because back of the computer could be 2.0 exclusive.
Okay.
So you could just
it's
try that.
not 2.0 exclusive, but I will
3.0.
try that or whatever.
Might as well try.
And when it pisses me off, I will hit.
Yay.
Come on, chat. If you don't clap hard enough, then Weg's controller won't work.
Clap now. Clap now.
We need
Clap
your
now.
energy so we can continue to control Weg. We don't know
Please
what
clap.
happens if we run out of Weg juice.
Please clap.
USB doesn't like to go around corners.
That's true.
I love that universe. Let's live there.
That's like a magical thing, right? Like
That's
vampires
awesome.
can't cross a salt circle, and USB doesn't like curved lines.
That's like a Lovecraft thing. Like it doesn't like corners.
I love the idea that USB cables have like a cornering stat. Like they can't curve too far.
Their handling is bad. Like it's a car.
Yeah, like the signal somehow like, oh no, you can't bend the wire too much or the signal won't be able to curve too much.
I actually have bad news.
That
Some
is
cables
true.
do work like that.
Wait, like
What?
electrical cables?
Yeah.
If you bend them too bad, they fuck up.
Well, I
Even-
meant
well, not
like
even,
in
like,
the sense of
break.
like less than like a 20-degree angle.
Oh,
Like,
just like slightly. Like
yeah. Like
Just,
it has
leaning into the
momentum.
left.
Like if you try to bend the cable too much, the USB signal shoots out and it like your controller starts controlling birds or something.
It
That's a
makes
good,
your house stand up and walk away.
That's
Right.
a good kid TV show. Like I plugged in my Xbox controller and then I got like, oh, that's like the kid version of Click. Like the Click remote. but it's on an
Oh,
Xbox
right. Like you have a
controller.
magic Game Boy that you can use to like take to school and give your bullies hot diarrhea or something.
Okay, I don't think they would. They like wedgies or
Why
like.
is it hot?
Yeah, I don't like,
okay,
I don't like
okay,
what you
so-
said.
Made it yucky.
It's like you have a magic controller and you can take it to school and you can give a
Yep.
teacher you hate hot diarrhea.
Stop
is it
doing the last
hot?
part. The last part makes it really bad. And you keep saying it, and I keep thinking about
That
it.
Yeah.
looks like it worked instantly.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
I mean,
Candy.
the keyboard.
Yeah, it worked instantly. We can let you think that.
I'm so happy.
Did it? Like I
No,
actually do need
no,
to know
it
this
didn't.
information,
No,
Jamie.
No, it didn't.
No.
Not at all.
The
I
controller
switched
isn't
it.
working at all?
No. The controller will turn on, which is great, but yeah, I either the cable or the controller is busted. So
Do you have your
Ah.
Xbox plugged in?
no, my Xbox is completely unplugged.
Yeah.
That-
okay. Then
That was
then,
the issue a few streams ago. Now the issue is either the cable or the controller, and we've wasted too much airtime on this already. I'll be honest.
It's
if I
no
have
biggie.
if I have to speak about it for even a sentence more, a random chatter will die. One of you volunteer now. Not you in the call though.
E-critter.
Aw, critter.
Ooh.
I don't want.
EDEC24 volunteered first, but eCritter was chosen.
Aw. Well, I'm glad a lot of people volunteered.
Can we switch it to Bun? Can we switch it to Val?
Do we have
Beef
to?
Lee says nose goes.
Chat, post the nose emoji if you are enjoying the stream.
Post
First time chat from
the-
eCritter. Come on, man.
Did I tell you guys that I learned that there was a white onion emoji and it made me unreasonably happy?
Aw.
That's class.
That's because
That's
it's an
so you.
ingredient.
That's
It
pretty good.
was.
actually.
I was like,
love
that's one of
that.
my favorite ingredients. I love
Me
that.
too. I love the white and the yellow onion. I like sweet onions so much. I
The white
caramelize
and
those
yellow
things.
onion. The humble onion brothers.
You know a mandolin, like the little carving instrument, cutting
Yep.
instrument? I finally found the way to make the perfect caramelized onion. It's to use that and a whole bunch of olive oil, and then just like leave it for a while. I think the issue I was having with the caramelized onions before was that I couldn't cut them as thin as a mandolin could. So they weren't.
That's actually that's the method that a lot of Indian cooking uses.
Like really like thinly cut onion.
Yeah, very thinly sliced, and then you kind of like shallow fry them very slowly.
Sorry. Val, what is that emote? Is that a bone squeezing emote? Why would you need a bone squeezing emote?
Literally,
I don't know
what
what
is that?
is.
Yeah.
I'm googling it.
It's like a little flourish or something.
That's the clamp emoji.
Clamp?
Lamp?
Metal clamp or vice.
Why?
Not
Depicted
look like
as
a
a
metal
C
clamp or
or F
vice.
clamp.
That's really... They did a bad job on
Oh,
that one.
hey, this emoji goes great with... You guys want to guess any of the other emojis on this emoji goes great with list?
Hold on, I actually really do.
Wood.
Start naming shit. None of you
Wood
are going to
blank.
get any
Okay,
of
okay.
these. No, not on that.
Red square.
No.
Fuck.
None of you
Hammer.
are going to get any of
square.
these.
Hammer.
Hammer is one.
That makes
Fuck
sense.
yourself.
Now there's two more that are hammer.
Nail.
Nope.
Drill, screwdriver.
Nope. Nope.
Is there like a hammer and wrench or something dumb like that?
Hammer and wrench in an X shape.
oh,
Candy is
unbelievable.
Male
got two.
elf.
Male elf is an emoji that does not go very well with
Zombie!
clan emoji. None.
Brown Santa.
Were you guys thinking of filing cabinet?
Flag
The
of
filing-
Tibet.
Were you guys thinking the filing cabinet emote, or perhaps if you were thinking of file folder, you'd be correct. But
Toilet.
You'd be even more correct if you chose open file folder, another emoji that is different than the first one.
Pig. Pig emote.
Nope.
Pig.
How about nut and bolt, gear, toolbox, or my iconic waste basket emote, or triangular ruler emote?
The only one
Garage.
that makes sense to me is toolbox.
How about this emote that I'm going to post in chat right now?
What is...
Crane.
Oh, it's a
Why that is
Oh, it's
the
crane.
that is the
Shipping
building construction emote.
Okay, that's just
Hello,
sort of
little
one
crane.
red crane. I don't see why that gets to be
And
called
that
building construction.
that goes on the suggested emotes. Why it's the flag? Oh, that's the crane again. Give me 1 second. Click the wrong one. Why it's the flag of the United Arab Emirates.
Let's go! UAE! UAE!
This is an insane website. This is the Emojipedia.
I kind of want to go play Emojipedia for the rest of the stream.
Why don't we play Emojipedia?
I
Let's
wanna
do
go
some
do
web
that.
exploring.
I want
for a
to, yeah.
couple.
I want to do that. I want Sanity. Can you hit us with a Would You Rather?
Oh yeah, let me look up r/hypotheticals.
Oh, I would love that. Oh, I would get so.
I haven't
fucking
looked here in
happy.
so
Do you
long.
wanna watch a Tubi original?
I don't think we can.
We should put on some
That's true.
public domain something that we can, because Tubi has that. Tubi has a lot of old movies.
I level up with all my ill-gotten gains. I can't even level up. That's how.
Oh wow.
That's how little my gains are ill-gotten. I want to see Jame attempt a web riddle. What is a web riddle?
Wow, I'm looking at like the first 5 of these hypothetical situations.
Oh,
and they
real
are
quick.
all
jame7t
dog
is abiotic coming back soon. Yes. Fucking
Monday.
Dark Energy dropped like today, and Jame and I are aiming to do it on Monday,
Yeah.
depending on if things are working out.
Yup. Everything should be fine from my end because I don't use a controller for those streams. So I will be absolutely fine for Monday. Okay. I'm gonna be honest. My schedule's pretty tight right now. I might just leave Wednesdays off the menu for just a little while. Maybe.
Nothing wrong with that, my friend.
Yeah, because I could probably run out and grab like a new cable whenever, but I have a bunch of projects going on. And the what's it called? The act of going to go buy a new cable is annoying. Let's see. What is a web riddle? Is a web riddle a website? No, that's NeoCities. What is a
Oh.
web riddle, chat?
I googled web riddle and I found riddle of the day. How do caterpillars swim laps?
With their little
They do the
legs?
butterfly stroke.
They do the butterfly.
They,
They do the
oh, that's
they do the
not.
butterfly.
It's not really a riddle.
Well, they do the butterfly.
We could play food guesser.
I don't know. I don't know.
Well,
anything.
I got 30 fucking hypotheticals. If you guys want any hypotheticals.
Yeah, I want them.
Hit us with some hypotheticals,
Yeah,
dog.
please.
Here's
Please.
one that is like 5 paragraphs long. Out of nowhere, a genie appears before you. Instantly, all screens worldwide, TVs, phones, billboards begin broadcasting a live feed of you and the genie. However, there's 24-hour delay, meaning the entire world will see and hear your conversation, but only a day after it begins. The genie offers you makes you an offer: $500 billion, a life-changing amount of money. You don't say. So much so that you could never realistically spend that much. You can use however you want, any form you choose, whether it's cash, gold, stocks, or even magically appearing in small amounts whenever you need it. Well, that doesn't matter at all because the entire world knows that you have $500 billion, so magically appearing small amounts doesn't matter at all. However, there is one condition. What's the condition? You must punch one baby. Not just any baby. The one you are emotionally closest to. A baby between 1 and 12 months old whom you love the most. Don't know if I have any of those in my life, personally. This could be your child. Nope. Siblings baby? Nuh-uh. Best friend's child? Nope. Niece or nephew? Nuh-uh. Or even your neighbor's infant. They don't have those either. You must find the baby yourself, go to them in person, and punch them with full force in the face. Given the strength required, the baby might not survive. After this act, you will receive the money instantly in any form you desire. However, law enforcement may pursue you for your actions. Whether you escape, fight the legal consequences, use your will to evade you is up to you. What do you do? 440 upvotes, 1,200 comments.
Yeah, I punch the baby. My punches aren't that strong. The
In
baby
what
will be
world
fine.
is anyone not punching the baby?
Yeah.
I
Kind of
I
a
would
bad hypothetical.
I would feel bad about it. Like I'd feel really
yeah,
bad
I
about
feel
it.
bad, but you know
yeah.
what? I would use my new money to buy a
I don't
college
think I
for
would.
the baby.
I don't think I would feel $1 billion bad.
Yeah,
Certainly, let alone
exactly.
500 billion. You know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say, hey baby, come with me. We're gonna go to the ER, and then I'm gonna go to the ER and say, nurse, hold this baby, and then I'm gonna punch the baby, and I'm gonna say, I'm so sorry, and then run away. And then I'll get my $500 billion, and then I'll say, hey nurse, here's $1 billion. Here baby, if you survived, here's $10 billion. I've got $489 billion left to do.
If I
what I
punch an
wish.
extra baby, do I get more money?
No, you can do that if you have enough money to purchase a baby,
Please?
though.
Fun fact: this is what I used to make the CT Jame golf scenario. What are you talking about?
What?
What?
Scenario?
I think maybe you should keep that to yourself.
What? CT/Jame
CT
golf
CT
scenario?
Jame golf tulpa.
What are you doing to us in your mind?
Fucking Mr. Horizons punched a baby to create that scenario.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Just wear a mask so the baby doesn't recognize you? That's not really the problem.
The baby won't recognize you even if
The-
you don't wear a mask. It's a
The
baby.
entire world sees you because they're on your. Do you guys forget that the genie put you on everyone's phones?
Wait,
Hey,
wait,
they're
wait,
probably
wait.
going to be more concerned about that happening than the $500
Yeah,
billion
hold
or
on.
the baby punching.
If
Mhm.
you are genuinely worried about how okay no there's even if you are super strong and there is a genuine chance that your big baby punch could hurt, just weaken yourself, just literally do
Or give yourself jaundice.
800
Wait, no, I would say like
push-ups.
no, like cut like a ligament in your arm or something, so you can't even punch.
Ew,
and then just get it healed.
No, because then
No,
they
you just
would
get it healed.
Then they would say, okay, well now you have to do a kick on the baby.
No, that's not the rule. The genie
Yeah,
said punch the
what if
baby.
The
you
genie
seek
would
out-
never say that, James.
What if you seek out the world's strongest babies? Maybe it'll catch your punch. You
It
never
has
know.
to-
That's
it
not your most
has to be
emotional.
We don't get to
baby,
choose.
you know
We don't
that.
get to choose the baby.
Yeah.
It has
Yeah.
to be a baby that we like.
Oh. I was okay.
But here's the
no,
problem: is
but-
that I legitimately don't think I know of a 1 to 12-month-old baby in my entire life. So what I would do probably is just like, I don't know, go to the hospital. No, I shouldn't do that. Where is a baby gonna be that's like 11 months and 30 days and 11 hours old? The oldest baby I can find. Is there a way I can find like what's the opposite of a premature baby? A baby that was like in the womb for an extra like 6 months,
I don't.
and
think
then they're
being
also a
in-
year old.
Hold on,
I don't think
being-
stat maxing the baby is gonna do much.
Yeah.
No, if I hit a baby that's a very, very small baby, or if I hit the strongest baby in the world, strong baby has a chance. Little baby
Is that
doesn't.
not what I just said? Fuck you!
But
it's like
It
I'm
has to
assuming I'm
be-
gonna kill the baby. Well,
The
worst
baby
case scenario,
has
of
to
course.
be your friend is the problem. You can't choose the baby.
But I don't. That's what I'm saying is I
It
don't
said-
have a baby.
Maybe
So
I
I-
zoned
so-
out. It has to be your friend? Who's making friends
has
with
to-
babies?
You
The
have
baby
to
has
know
to be
about
one
it.
that you have an emotional connection
You have to go get a drink with the baby? What are you
the
talking
closest emotional baby you have. But what I was saying, my statement is I don't have one, so I have 24 hours to get a baby. Where would I go to find the strongest baby in the world? That's 11 months, 59 hours, and 4 days. Like the closest possible to a 12-month-old baby. Where can I go to find that?
about?
I-
I'm gonna bunt the baby. I'm sorry. For $500 billion.
baby Jim.
You completely altered the prompt. No, the prompt. Oh,
Can you
Read
hit us
again?
with a new one?
Yeah,
yeah.
hit us with
Hit
a
it with
new one.
one.
You get the option of 25k right now or 5,000 USD, but every time you see a yellow car, you must capital P punch.
Okay.
You just have to punch like.
You will receive
Yes!
5k in parentheses, all caps.
take the deal, Howie!
Free once a week on any day of your choice at 12 a.m. on the dot. The same applies to one-time 25k, though it only happens once ever. Whenever you see a yellow vehicle, whether it be a NYC cap or construction skag, you will be put on all caps a 100-second timer. If you do not punch a person or object full force within
Awesome.
the time frame,
Sorry.
you will lose this power. Bonus points if you hit a child, 2x the money.
Okay, this is the same hypothetical. This is the same one. You gotta find a different one, man.
He said objects, just like carry boxing gloves with you and
Like,
then punch a wall.
You
like,
can punch 2 objects for the same amount of money. You don't have to hurt anyone.
Or like yourself in the leg. It didn't even say you couldn't do you.
Why
you know?
wouldn't I just buy a yellow car and then look out my window and punch something and look out my window and punch something 45 times
literally
a
like-
day for my like a decade, and then I have enough money.
You don't even
This
have
is
to
literally
buy
like, would you rather have the Captain America shield or punch a baby in the throat?
Hit us with another one.
If you were a lawyer on a client with a client on trial for murder and had dirt on literally every single juror, how would you coerce them all to a not guilty
Huh.
verdict?
Hold on. Not really
Now,
a
this
would
is
you
a
rather.
question I
Top
can get
comment.
into.
I wouldn't. Blackmailing the jury is morally and legally wrong.
Most
but it's
Reddit
also a
ass answer I've ever heard.
Hold on, I didn't finish. But it's also a sign I'm not a good enough lawyer to get a client a not guilty verdict. And then the top comment that is like, I mean, you're not. Like, no, of course you're not. You're not a lawyer. You're just some Redditor.
I love it when Redditors assume a moral high ground in a scenario they made up.
Get into Harvard within 8 years for $7 million. Harvard contacts you. Oh, Harvard contacts me.
Oh,
Says if you get accepted into their university within 8 years of now, you get $7 million. Age won't matter to them, but everything they would usually judge for will. They give you 10 chances over the 8 years to apply and get in. Getting rejected doesn't penalize you. Your resume is automatically updated to reflect what you do. Harvard gets it as soon as you apply. Obviously, you don't have to accept this offer, but if you do, you'll have to work hard for a chance at a great fortune education.
With that amount of time, I could pass the bar. Like,
I was
I
about to
could
say,
I could
like,
go to a different law college
Also,
and then just
like,
get a law degree.
This is the gamble you take with going to college at all. That's the entire reason you get any degree is to, like, well, I guess aside from enriching yourself, which nobody cares about, but, like, it's just so you can get a job that pays you well. Like, you're already assuming you're gonna get money after you graduate. So how is this any different?
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
The
wait,
question is
we
hear the
literally
whole
like,
question?
if you
I
had
talked-
all the connections, would you go to Harvard?
They
yeah.
want you to apply. Would you go apply and then make money? Are you stupid?
That's
Of
a-
course.
I also don't understand, like, for undergrad and stuff, like, they're going to go off, like, the SAT and ACT scores. I graduated college, and everyone, like, here has, like, been through high school and stuff. Like, we already took the SATs and ACTs.
Yeah.
If you gave me 8 more years to do better, I probably could. They're not adding, like, new things every year. It's the same shit.
I will say about this question, I would not do it. I don't give a shit. I don't want to go to Harvard. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't.
No, I know.
You got
all have to
shit
is
to
I don't
do.
want to waste 8 years of my life for something I don't give a shit about. If
Yeah.
I
But
wanted
no,
to try and
but
get
here's-
into Harvard, I would have done it already.
Here's why all these hypotheticals are so fucking stupid. Because the top comments like, why wouldn't I? Like, I have no.
Yeah.
There's no downside. If it's not like,
Yeah.
oh, they kill you. It's like, okay, I guess I'll just like submit my magical resume to Harvard, and then after 10 applications, that they say no, and I say okay, and then
Dude,
nothing
you
else
have-
changes.
You have 8 years to pass the ACT perfectly, and if you do, you get the Captain America shield. How do you? What's your plan for the next 8 years?
Would you
like,
do it?
It's like, go back to work. I got shit to do, dog.
Yeah.
Like, are they gonna be paying me to study? That's like literally like that's why college is hard for me right now. It's because I'm working a day job and more importantly stream and don't care about college as much as I care about playing toys.
You get $1 million plus or minus $100,000 in $1 bills. You have to count in 24 hours, or you lose it all.
What?
You
Sorry,
were able
I
to
have-
use the money in any means necessary to count the money. If you count inaccurately or take longer than 24 hours, you will lose it all.
Is that
They
like
make
physically
money counting
possible?
machines. They just
That-
do that.
That's literally the top comments. Like, I just buy a money counting machine.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Also, there's no downsides. Why wouldn't you just say, yeah, I would love it. Also, if I just take the money and then I go spend all of the money, don't count it, I'm like, oh yeah, sorry. Like, what are they gonna do?
I like
You
the
put it into
idea.
a bank and they tell you their total. Like,
I love
Oh,
the
wait, yeah.
idea of there being like a really sad guy who's like, I don't even try because I don't believe in myself. I don't even deserve that $1 million.
I didn't get into Harvard.
I don't even want to. I don't even want to try and get into Harvard and get the Captain America shield.
We got another baby fighting question. You get $1 million up front, but
Oh,
at some point in your
Lord.
life, you have to fight someone half your age. I guess it's not a
What
baby.
fucking easy? I'll be like,
Yeah. Done.
I've like already done that. Like,
Yeah.
You
I've-
can hold on. You can choose what your age is when the fight occurs. Let's assume
Okay,
you'll still be
what?
alive. So
That's
I choose 800 million years old.
interesting.
I want to
Okay.
fight a other mummy.
Okay. So hold on. Now, have you confirmed that you're gonna live that long by the
Let's
G's
assume.
logic?
First comment in this hypothetical establishing the situation. Let's all just assume. Let's assume you live that long, and then
Okay.
we'll just base it off of that. Okay, sure.
I want to be 2 years old so I can fight another baby.
Literally top comment.
What if he
2-year-old
lives-
me is going to be a real jerk and learn the lesson about not beating people up. Besides that 1-year-old shouldn't have tried to take my Lego.
What if
Okay.
that
Oh,
what
very
if that
funny.
1-year-old like defeats you? Then you don't get Captain America's shield or whatever
Then
you
they
got.
And
deserve
you
it.
lost to a 1-year-old.
I was literally gonna say like, dude, that has such top comment on Reddit energy, and then I
Fuck you.
realized, oh, that is a top comment
That's
on Reddit.
literally the top comment.
I forgot the whole premise of what we were doing.
$100,000, but a genie tells you which dreams you can't achieve in your lifetime.
Oh.
That sounds fine.
That
But
like,
what if I use the money to achieve my dreams? What if my dream is
Yeah,
getting
then the genie is an
$100,000?
idiot. Yeah.
He's stupid.
First, he
Okay.
reads your mind and soul and says all your lifetime hopes and dreams out loud. Then he tells you which of them can't happen. That
I'd be-
sounds...
Okay.
that sounds
pretty
super
good.
useful.
Yeah, I don't care.
Genie, am I getting into Harvard? And can I get into Harvard in 8 years? Is it impossible?
I luckily I have many things that bring me joy. So if they're like, you'll never be a successful published author, I'd be like, that wouldn't change anything about my
Yeah.
life. Like,
yeah, I'm just gonna have fun.
Right,
It
I'll
takes
just,
a lot
like-
of pressure.
And with
off.
$100,000, you can very easily find something
But
else
what
to
if-
fulfill your life with.
What if they say you'll never make a good joke?
That-
And then you're like,
Then he's just mean.
am
I
just gonna
haven't
stop
yet
making
either,
jokes?
brother, but
Right, I'm looking forward to my first okay one.
yeah.
you're sick for an entire year, but you get $5 million at the end of it. The sickness can never progress to the point where it can kill you, but you are responsible for making sure you get enough nutrients and stay hydrated. Every week, the sickness starts over on Monday. The symptoms are at their lowest, and you have a scratchy throat, which makes it slightly painful to swallow. So 1/7 of the year, you have a slightly painful throat. Tuesday to
I-
Wednesday, you have a running fever and a massive bubble feeling in your
Fever.
stomach.
No, not a bubble.
Oh, I got a big bubble tummy.
Thursday to Saturday, you have full-fledged symptoms, including headaches, clogged nose, body pains, and weakness.
A cold?
Sunday, you're on the tail ends. You feel slightly under the weather.
This is a cold.
I
All
know
for
people that
eternity.
have autoimmune disorders who just live like this already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is why these are so funny, because it's like, oh, all of you are the exact same person from the same background that have never met anyone.
I
Like,
Are
this
you
is just
sorting by
how-
controversial? These are very tame.
These are-
Genuinely?
This you're sorted by top rated.
I fucking had this. Like, I already did this for literally an entire year. I had, like, a mystery illness back when I was in, fucking elementary school. And it just fucking went away on its own one day. Never figured it out.
This is the
Dude, I
first
had
I've
a
heard of this.
whooping cough in middle school. That lasts for 3 months. That was basically this. It's just like it's just being sick. Like, it didn't kill me, so who cares? Yeah, I'll take the money.
Imagine knowing that your chronic illness is gonna end in December and you're gonna get $500,000. Like, I'd double
Right.
down.
Yeah.
I think it was $500 million.
Yeah, fucking whatever.
Dude,
Like,
I would do
well, like,
that
that's
shit
what-
for $100.
I don't know if I'd go that low.
I would.
$36.5 million a year, but you have an audience every day.
What?
Hi,
A
chat.
streaming- a
You don't make
streaming
that
network.
much.
A streaming network wants to make a show about someone's life. The show streams 24 hours a day without an interruption. Cameras are placed all over your house and a crew follows you. The broadcast
Right.
will blur any nudity, but you're never off screen. Everything you do and every conversation you have is recorded and distributed to public in the real time. Ad revenue is generated by the brands you use.
Oh my god.
If you want to vacation in Paris, they will find an airline and hotel to sponsor you. If Colgate's a sponsor, you have to use that to brush your teeth. You make a deal with Coke, drinking festivals,
I
you breach
don't
a contract.
care.
No, I
Wait,
care.
so-
I like this one.
Yeah.
Wait, they're not paying me. I have to do my own ad deals.
No. So you get $36.5 million a year, but they've made ad deals. So they're like,
Oh, who
sorry,
cares?
you can't wear Vans anymore. You have
That's
to
why
wear
I'm saying, like,
Skechers.
This is nothing.
Or-
This is just like reality TV.
Well, it's like imagine the Redditor who's like, I can't give up my Skechers. That's a deal breaker for me. If I can't wear my Adidas pants.
The top comment is actually, so they want to pay me over $100 million so they can watch a fat guy eat, sleep, play video games, and jerk off for 3 years. I'm in.
I mean, yeah,
Okay.
if you're just
I'm kinda with him.
If you just do yucky instead, then you've won, you know? They're the ones who have to make a TV show out of this, you know?
That's true. Just make it unwatchable. And then nobody watches.
And now here's Candy listing every slur they know.
And now
Like
let's
that.
tune back into the crazy poop guy or something. The crazy mean poop guy who says slurs.
Is that what you think
Yay.
of me? You think I'm the crazy mean poop guy?
No, I'm
Yeah.
saying I would be the crazy mean poop guy.
Oh, so you both got shows.
I don't get to be the crazy mean poop guy?
You want to be the crazy mean poop guy?
If
Alright,
you're offering, no.
If you say so, crazy mean poop guy.
Oh, you got me.
You have nearly unlimited money, but there's a catch.
Oh,
Let's
no.
estimate around $100 billion cash on hand. Not tied to the stock markets, mostly in gold bullion or coins.
As if whatever.
On hand in gold?
As if gold bullion isn't tied to the stock market.
You know
It's
how
not.
it is.
Don't I'm sorry. Gold coin
We can't
is
get
the
into this.
gold
I don't want to
standard of
debate
money.
the gold
You need-
standard. Fuck off.
You
Move
need to
on.
understand that gold is it's a thing that never moves.
We don't respect
As we
that.
all understand, gold has a stable price that never changes.
You ever heard of a stable coin? Now imagine if that was real and it's called the gold.
Oh my god.
again.
Did I tell you guys that I was doing research for an episode on Desperate Acts of Capitalism, and I was watching this video series about the South Sea bubble, and this video series was published in like 2009, and at the very end of it, the presenter was like, you know, it really reminds me of a lot of the problems of the modern stock market. It's like, I wonder what company is going to be the first, I wonder what country is going to be the first one to officially adopt a cryptocurrency. It was like, maybe it'll be Switzerland. And I'm like, you're a fucking dumbass if you think that's actually going to happen. I cannot believe I watched an entire video series about financial history from somebody who thinks like this.
Wasn't it Argentina?
I think
believe
so. It was
and
Argentina.
it went really badly.
You guys didn't hear the catch about the $100 billion
Oh,
cash
right,
on
right,
hand.
sorry.
The catch. You can never wear pants. You can only wear a coat, tiny glasses, and a top hat.
That's awesome.
Deal!
Also, part of this curse, you grow a duck bill, duck feet, and feathers. You have the hands and the ability to speak.
Oh, you're
as
Scrooge
presumably-
McDuck?
a human lifespan. Also, you have 3 nephews that torment you with their pranks and
Yeah.
shenanigans. That's right, you are Scrooge McDuck.
Okay.
That's awesome.
This is
I
a Scrooge
Okay.
McDuck hypothetical.
Would you be Scrooge McDuck for all of his wealth? Here's my question.
That's why they said gold bullions. Oh, now
Here's-
I feel like an idiot.
Here's I'm ever on diet. It's funny. Okay. Here's my question. Here's my question. Is the rest of the world still human world, or do you live
Yes.
in Duckburg?
Yes.
No, you
No,
don't live in
rest of the
Duck World. You're Scrooge McDuck in normal world.
I like see
Sorry.
if I was in Duckburg, I would say no. Because I'm in Humanburg, I would say yes.
Human-topia.
Let me know when you guys are done. I just found
done.
one. I gotta talk. Okay.
Go on.
I really want that Reddit user to be like a Scrooge McDuck themed account who only like does Scrooge McDuck themed
Who, like,
posts.
sneaks in Scrooge McDuck themed posts into various different Reddits.
If that guy doesn't
It's a
exist,
kink! It is a kink! You're right!
Let me
That's
find
awesome.
it. Let me find if he's got on his posts.
oh
Oh my god. Okay. How much? would
my
you-
god,
would you-
he's racist.
No, the top one is $1 million for a one-time porn shoot, and it's like,
Come on.
okay.
Okay.
Every time you call your mother, you get $15. You get $1 million, but can only be spent at $1. All these other ones fucking suck. You can reverse time, but only 60 seconds a day. How much would your life change with 15 grand? These are stupid. Ooh. r/Phoenix. What are things to do here? r/Squid Game.
Well,
Anyway.
if you're in Phoenix, you can try hopping down to the local community gold coin pool and diving into it with your long coat and your top hat and your duckbill. And by the way, you're Scrooge McDuck.
r/Charlotte. What do you do here? Sorry, this post has been removed by the moderators of r/Charlotte.
Oh.
They knew he was
r/low
Scrooge.
stakes conspiracies. The Grinch was right to steal those freaks' toys.
Come
That's
on.
like a
Describing-
that's like a 10-note Tumblr post. Come on.
Describing the Who's as freaks. For what reason?
I think that's a W for this guy. I like describing things as freaks.
r/Pokemon
agree.
Infinite Fusion. What combo gets to Mike Wazowski the fastest?
Can we read
Pokemon?
another hypothetical?
Bernie Sanders become a vampire. That's the title. Not,
Yeah,
not,
baby.
not the most stereotypical kind. He can handle some sunlights, in parentheses. Prolonged time will eventually kill him, but if he covers himself in clothes, he will be fine. He needs blood to live, but it doesn't have to be human blood. He can still eat normal food. In fact, he needs some, since blood alone is not enough, but the title needs mostly blood. Garlic does not kill him. It just
There's
makes
no
him constipated.
There's no question. It just starts. Bernie Sanders has become a vampire.
Now, if this
the-
is the platform he would have run on in 2016, the DNC would not have even had a choice.
4 more paragraphs. Immunity to diseases. Good healing factor. Open parentheses, close parentheses, with no words in the between. Not Deadpool level or anything, but he can recover from most wounds that would normally kill a human, except those that would kill quick. Strength and speed 3 times that of a regular human, but he can still exercise and become even stronger and faster. He doesn't age, in parentheses, more than he already has.
And yes, he is still old. Do not ask me further questions.
But he will get a Transylvanian accent. Also, he can turn into a bat, obviously.
Wait, did he write that?
Vampire makes you have a
Yes.
Transylvanian accent.
Also, he can turn into a bat, obviously. The transformation happened after Christmas 2024 when he was bitten on the way to the bathroom.
What's
I
the
am
question?
a poop vampire.
Why-
You heard all of it. Bernie Sanders become a
Okay.
vampire. That's the
Okay.
question.
Deal.
What's the top comment on this bad boy?
This is how Bernie can still win.
Yeah. That
Boo.
makes sense.
Second comment, I would vote for him. Third comment, oh, we finally found out how to appeal to the Twilight fan base part of voters, XD.
Whoa.
Boo.
Fourth comment, I am once again asking you to suck your blood.
All right, it took 4 fucking comments to get one that got a giggle out of me.
Fifth comment, hell yeah.
Righteous, brother.
Sixth comment, becomes? OP responded, turns into? He goes from not being a vampire to being a vampire. Reply.
He's explaining what becoming is.
Oh.
Bro.
That's awesome. I love this dude. This dude knows how to fucking post.
Reply. Thought he already was. OP reply. He might be. We won't know until he dies, and we see how he dies.
Fuck.
Dudes that I have spent my entire posting career trying to post
what did
like
Sanity
these
read?
guys. All right, Sanity.
No, I'm sorry. I just found his. I went to his blog, his like account. Hypothetical situation. Interdimensional.
Come on, do it.
Come on.
Interdimensional French Empire invades. What do you do?
Interdimensional French Empire invades.
Umpire, you said? With a
Empire.
U? Oh.
Empire. The next comment on r/random thoughts. What if an interdimensional French Empire invaded Earth?
Okay.
If there was some sort of quote-unquote multiverse and a theoretical way to travel between the worlds, would that mean at any moment we could be invaded by an interdimensional French Empire led by robot Napoleon?
Oh,
Why-
wait, okay, so it's interdimensional, like, Napoleonic France?
Oh, you want to hear the... Yeah, in an alternate reality, Napoleon won the Napoleonic Wars, establishing a Pax Francia? And after 500 years, everyone in the world is now culturally French under the rule of Napoleon XXIII. Despite
Okay,
this,
so
the French
it's
Empire
a
didn't really
descendant
master
of
space
Jane, make
travel.
the cube squish out the sides.
Oh.
What were you saying, CT?
So it's a descendant of Napoleon.
Yes, Napoleon XXIII. After reaching about where our reality is now, they found that creating portals to alternate realities was a much easier, cheaper logistical solution to their hunger for more land. When they now invade with the goals of settling and converting everyone in our world to Frenchmen, what do you do?
This is actually the plot of Half-Life 2.
It literally is.
Very true.
It is.
They don't actually tell you, but the Combine are French. That's just what France looks like in the future.
You didn't notice?
G-Man talks like that because he's a Frenchman.
He's a Frenchman from 3025.
I got another one. 10K to jump off your roof.
That's
it.
Yeah, right? Like,
Yeah,
obviously.
dog.
I think I would die if I jumped off my roof for 10K.
My
Hell.
roof is pretty low. I could do it.
If you lived in an apartment building, it'd be like 50 stories.
I'd buy a kiddie pool and like set it up.
Oh wait, that's a good idea.
Ooh.
Water would break your fall.
It does. Like, as long as you're not traveling at like terminal velocity, water
You're
is a
kidding
soccer.
me.
Like, 2 feet of water is gonna break your
No.
fall?
Dumbass, like an actual amount of water that will break my fall. Like
You
they
said
make
kiddie pool.
they
If
make
you're at
big
terminal
kiddie
velocity,
pools.
though.
Oh my god.
A big kiddie pool? Does it say meow?
No, it doesn't.
Congratulations, you've won the big lottery jackpot. You are now a millionaire many times over. You can claim the money anonymously, but there is one big drawback. You eventually have to tell your partner.
What? How? Why?
You love
wait.
your partner, and you have no qualms about sharing the money between the two of you. But your partner is a member of a large and close family. All the members of your family you know, apart from your partner, aren't reliable or sensible when it comes to money. Even before you
Okay.
won.
Everybody gets $50.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
don't give them money.
Yeah,
Like, you can show up at my house and be like, "Can I have money?" And be like, "No."
I love everyone. You all get $50.
Yeah, this one was pretty bad. I thought it was pretty funny that the drawback was like, sorry, you have to tell your partner.
Yeah, fucking
sorry.
Val.
What?
Val is like, these are hypotheticals for insecure white cis guys. I'm like, yeah, literally.
Yeah.
10
Like, dude, what if you won the lottery, but your family wanted some of it? Like,
Jane, make it
just
squish
shut
out
up.
more and then give it a frame where it shrinks back in so it looks like it bounces.
I don't want to bounce.
Oh, this one's
Okay.
0 upvotes, 8 comments.
Sounds good.
Oh, these are bad. I don't
Sounds
wanna read
bad.
them. Yeah.
Ugh.
You're magically teleported to an arena and cannot escape. You have
Okay.
your clothes.
I do it.
It's one of these. You have your clothes you're currently wearing, and the arena has various types of natural landscapes, like rocks, trees, ponds, that you can use to hide, defend, attack. Given the option below, pick 2 to defend you, and the rest will attack you. The goal is to survive 1 hour. 50 hawks, 10 crocodiles, 3 brown bears, 15 wolves,
Yeah.
1 hunter with a rifle, not automatic, limited ammo, 7 buffalo, 10 million rats, 5 gorillas, 4 lions, 6 hippos.
Fuck that white man with that fucking gat.
Okay.
Yes!
The
The 10
rats.
million rats?
The rats.
I
that
think
Ain't
came-
it's-
nothing fucking stopping that.
Yeah.
I got 3 bears and 10,000 rats.
10. That's
10 million rats?
10 million? You could, like, walk on those as if it was a
dude,
solid.
You wouldn't
Dude, the
need
fucking-
anything else.
The arena is like filled with rats to the mesosphere.
You could make a mech suit out of rats that covers your body entirely.
You are swimming
if you
in rats
don't
that have been
choose the
compressed
rats-
by gravity.
Like, how are you surviving anything if you don't pick the rats on your side? No, none of these things can kill any of these
Like,
rats quick enough.
I'm sorry. Like, the prompt said the hunter had, like, infinite ammo, right?
No, limited ammo.
Okay, so don't pick him literally ever.
Yeah.
It's also not an automatic.
Also, another note, even if he had infinite ammo, not enough to deal with 10 million rats. Those 10 million
Right.
rats are gonna cross the gap before you can get them all.
Also,
You could get a couple shots in and then you'd immediately turn to bones.
Also, 50 hawks, people are like, oh, just fly around. They have to stop eventually. They have to sleep.
Literally.
10 million rats don't have to sleep ever. Because they can go on cycles where they're not just not
Yeah, because when
sleeping ever.
half of 10 million rats sleep, you still have 5 million rats.
Okay, genuine question about this. How many different choices did you get because you only need the rats to defend you?
2.
Okay, the rats. And I don't know.
Hold on. You don't think that 15 wolves are gonna help?
No.
Sorry, you don't think that 4 lions are gonna put in work against the rats?
Four
They're pretty
lions
big.
against 10 million rats?
How about 7 buffalo?
Does this person think that rats are the pennies and like a lion is $1,000 bill or something? How is this calculated?
This person is confused mites with mice and assumed that all rats were microscopic. $500 and a toddler with a knife. $500 USD per sleep, but a toddler with a knife appears next to you once every time while you are sleeping. Toddler acts like any other toddler.
That's just normal parenthood.
Yeah.
That's literally owning a cat. Like, I've had Picotub, like, crawl up to my face while I'm sleeping in order to inform me of details. And it's like, little buddy, you have knives for hands. You gotta not crawl on me and near me and scare me.
Every time I talk to my like aunts and uncles about the kids they're raising, they're like, "Yeah, I was like trying to take a nap, and my kid somehow found like an armed grenade and walked up to me." Like,
Yep.
Top comment. Does a toddler leave when I wake up? OP reply. I'm not answering that question.
They're held at knife point by the toddler!
I'm not allowed to answer that.
This is an okay kind of one. This is a very classical, like, the hypothetical. $5 million if you can reach the midfield logo at the Super Bowl. A Mr. Beast style character offers you $5 million as someone
Come
sometime
on.
after the opening kickoff and before the final whistle, you run out of the stands and are able to reach and touch the whatever logo is at the middle of the Super Bowl.
I'd try it. Like, why not?
Yeah.
Well,
What are they
why
gonna
not?
do? Find me? Who gives a
Well,
shit?
if that's like if you run out there during the Super Bowl, it's like a crime. They will arrest you and put you in jail.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
fine.
can pay
Who
the
cares?
bail.
Yeah, whatever.
That also, slight tangent. This is the first time. Are you guys familiar with the NFL's palpably unfair acts rule?
What?
No.
No.
There is one way in the NFL for like the refs to award someone points, and it's if something called a palpably unfair act occurs. The most recent time it happened was when a guy was going to like score a touchdown, and then a streaker ran on the field and like tackled him like right before he went in the end zone, and he like couldn't like run out of the way. He wasn't like he was looking behind him where all the other players were. It also happened very recently, and I don't know if we probably can't get a video of it. During a football game in which the team that I enjoy, a linebacker jumped over the center to tackle the quarterback 6 times in a row before the play started, and they said, "You've gotta stop doing that, or we're just gonna give them a touchdown." Which is one of the
wanted
fun.
to beat the fuck out of that guy.
That's great.
There is literally I was like downstairs like cooking dinner while I was watching that game, and I like heard the whistle happen. I'm like, oh fuck, we jumped off sides. And then I like turned back around. I'm like, oh, we jumped off sides again. And then I watched the next 3 times he did it, and I'm like, now hold on, why do they keep allowing him
And
to
then
do?
he did it 3-4 times.
There was literally like there's a picture, like a video of him just like every single time he like lines up right in front of the center, and there's a picture of the center's face that's like after time 4 he's like, god fucking damn it, man.
Right,
Because he's trying
The
to
first time is like, oh, it's like this dude's just over easy, and then the
Yeah.
second time it's like, that's fucking weird. Like, all right, but like mistakes happen, right? Third time is like, okay, what the fuck? Like, something's up here. And then fourth time, you're like, dude, what the hell? This isn't funny anymore. Fifth time, you're like, there might be something wrong with this guy. And
There
then
might be
sixth
something he
time,
knows
you're
that I
like,
don't
I
know.
need to kill this guy. Yeah.
So the reason why this was happening, they were on the for reference here. Football, you have to, if you get in the end zone, you score 6 points. Right before the end zone, there's the 1 yard line, and if any penalties are enforced that would reduce the distance to the goal line, the distance is just halved. So they were at the 1 yard line. What he was trying to do was time the snap, because if you can but when the ball is snapped, the game starts basically. And they do something called the tush push, which is basically you get every big guy in the entire game and put them right at the 1 yard line. Only your team knows when the ball is going to snap. So then you all move right as the ball's getting snapped. Then you catch your opponent off guard and you push 1 yard in. All you have to do is like run 1 yard against like 30 guys. So it's difficult, but it's pretty easy to do. So what this guy was trying to do was trying to time the snap. So they just said, all right, the penalty being enforced is half distance to the goal. So from the 1 yard line to the half yard line, to the 1 foot line, to the 6 inch line, to the 3 inch line. And then at one point they were like, we're going to run out of measurements. You do this one more time, we're giving them the points.
He was trying to fucking Zeno's paradox his way to football victory.
Yes.
That's amazing. I didn't know you could do that.
Well, they're legitimately like going back through the rules now. They're like, that's the first time that like thing has been invoked. That the streaker happened in like the 2000s, and then before that rule was introduced in like 1950 and was invoked like 1 time ever.
Right.
So they're gonna go back through the rules again, and they're gonna potentially add a new rule in that says like you can't explicitly do exactly that, or else like you as a person are disqualified from the game by doing that.
It should be like half the yard penalty plus a foot.
Well, but then if that happens, then you're starting with the ball in the end zone, which is a touchdown. So you're basically just awarding the point at that point.
Then like same thing, but minus a foot.
I didn't understand any of that.
Okay.
Sanity, can you give us another hypothetical?
I would love to. 500 rats versus 500 opossums. They both have guns, tanks, jets, missiles, etc. They are able to use.
That first sentence, I already knew what I was gonna say. That second sentence blew everything out of the water.
Man.
I personally think the opossum because I like them more.
This dude's awesome. We can chill.
Rats, they're smarter and can cooperate better in groups. Opossums don't stand a chance, assuming we're talking about the standard Virginia opossum, which is the most one most people are thinking about. OP replied, Virginia opossum. Sounds like a cute little fur ball you get at a pet store. Something like the southern Missouri bush opossum sounds way tougher, though.
I would have responded like, your family won't miss you when you die.
Jesus.
like, you just gotta be unreasonably mean about this. Oh my god.
I want to say that my money's on the rats, but because possums are bigger, if they both have planes, tanks, jets, and bombs, the possums, planes, tanks, jets, and bombs are gonna be bigger.
Yeah, they're gonna be proportional. That's right. I bet that means that the caliber of their guns will be larger too. So a single
recoil.
shot from a possum rifle will be able to kill more rats than
Yeah,
a shot
or-
from a rat rifle.
I mean, if you're using a possum rifle, you might even be able to take down some of the rat tanks and aircraft.
You could take down a shrew.
That's how
You all
strong
team
the
up, you could-
possums are.
Might be able to take on one lion.
My money's on the hunter.
You get $100 million, but for the next 10 years, every animal you see tries to chase you.
Aw, just to, like, chase me? That's fun.
Wee.
Rules. Title says it all. You get 100 million, but every animal you see within a 10-year span will chase you. Do you take it or not? Edit. Remove the edit because they are not allowed. Thanks, mods.
What?
What?
Okay.
Dude's beefing with the mods on
They dropped it.
r/hypotheticals.
They dropped a slur in there or something?
No,
They
like,
apparently
as in-
tried to edit the thing and then to add more specificity, and they just weren't allowed.
Yeah. I feel like I would take that because, like, I see birds. Oh, but driving would be difficult because deer would, like, leap at you.
But you get like $500 million or whatever they said. You
Yeah,
have
you
someone
would
else
have to
drive you.
fly.
At the
or
end
something.
of 8 years, right?
I'd feel really bad. I don't like it when animals die.
Well,
No, like,
just
inside
close
the
your
house.
eyes.
the animals
Yeah,
chase
you don't have to go anywhere.
It doesn't say they want to hurt you. Like, it
Right,
would
but
make
I'd be
wasps
ours,
more
and it-
annoying, but like,
Oh, all animals, bugs.
yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
God,
like mites.
all bugs. Ugh.
I'd have to lock
Yeah.
myself in a chamber, dude. I wouldn't want
Oh,
like
man.
mites and shit leaping at me.
If you see a fly, it's going to on purpose try to land on you.
It's gonna
instead of
Dark
just, like-
Souls charge at you. You're gonna have to dodge roll.
Oh God! If you see ants, it's gonna be like Indiana Jones.
Yeah, I'm not doing this one.
Keeper of the Lost Ants, my favorite Indiana Jones movie.
That's the one where he found the lost ant.
He pulls the golden thing off the pedestal, and then a big ball of ants starts rolling at him.
Your beasts.
Would
be
you take a
attacking you
free
when you-
miracle pill that provides 100% nutritious diet, but you have to take it forever or die? In parentheses, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah?
The new drug comes in a chewable tablet that is free and available everywhere. Pros: provides 1,000 calories, makes you feel full and satisfied. No one is allergic. Provides all the nutrients required to be healthy. You will not get or progress, if you already have, any nutrition-based illness like heart disease, high blood pressure, and 30 other ones. While the tablet is your only form of calories, all healthcare is free. Oh! That's a good little
Oh.
one to slip in at the sixth bullet point. All healthcare is
At
free.
the
All
sixth
right.
inning. Okay.
Cons: once you have consumed 14 tablets, 1 week? Question mark. Your resistance to all other foods is depleted. What is food resistance, and how do I deplete it? What is?
Sorry. My resistance to foods. Like,
If there is, hold on.
Yeah, you take double sandwich damage.
If there is any risk associated with eating a food or drinking a drink, you have a 50% chance of it being triggered. Clogged arteries, diabetes, cancer. Even if it is a tiny and undiscovered risk, you will get it. Only purified water can be drunk. This is also provided free to every household. So this theoretical also just throws in free unlimited water for everyone in the whole world and free unlimited healthcare to everyone in the whole world.
Yeah,
Any
that's
other
fine.
drink that has sweeteners, dyes, sugars, or alcohol follows the same risks as food. If you consume other food drinks, your healthcare is canceled until the food has left your system.
Iron Liar in chat says, "Oh yeah, that's how burgers work. There's a 1% chance for heart disease to proc."
okay.
I mean, if you have unlimited health care, like, I would take the damage over time to eat a hamburger. That'd be worth it to me.
I'm gonna die one day anyway.
But
Yeah.
the way it's phrased is like the way they are thinking is like, yeah, every chance you bite a hamburger, like it's like
spin
a
a
1%
big
chance to
wheel.
die. So like there's like a chance that you like eat a hamburger and like fifth bite in, you're like, oh, the cancer like all over your body and it can't be cured. And even the best
way
like
that this question is phrased makes it sound exactly like this guy is writing a really bad like YA dystopian novel or something. Like this is his.
Oh, you think this is a Gregory Berry
I
cone?
literally think this is a Gregory Berrycone situation. He's setting up his dystopia and he's trying to write a commentary on drugs. He's like, isn't it so fucked up that the man
Oh.
controls us by giving us Adderall? And it's like, what if there was a miracle drug? And so he's gauging like, if you could sup one pill, but you become addicted to it, and they don't let you stop taking the pill. It literally
He's got
sounds
a
like
point.
it literally sounds like it's a 8 million IQ backdoor question about his new Berrycone series.
you were forced to clear out an infestation inside a warehouse, nothing but a piece of steel pipe. You can choose to exterminate 100,000 rats, 100 swans, or one. Stop! I'm not done. Or stop! Or one orangutan wielding a medieval. Or one orangutan wielding a medieval mace and wearing a construction helmet.
Okay.
Okay.
Rats, impossible. Swans, improbable. The orangutan? I'm not saying it's a fair fight, but it'd be a fun
challenge the ape to a duel!
Dude, the warrior orangutan would kill you. You have
I would go down brilliantly.
The last time I talked to Austin Piss Vortex about this, he told me that like the best response for a monkey attack is to try and stay conscious long enough for someone with a gun to show up. Like they're like They're like if demons were real, and this one has a weapon and armor. Like I can kill 100 swans with a pipe.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
It'll
Yeah.
take me a bit. I can
okay.
kill 100 swans with a pipe.
My only problem with the swans is if there are more than 5 swans attacking you at once, that's it. At least with one orangutan.
They're birds.
Yeah,
they're
you're wrong.
birds. They weigh like
they're
a
bigger
ounce.
ducks.
James is unfortunately getting debuffed by like the frenzy proc they have that like makes you scared whenever you see them.
Oh, did they
Like,
eat a swan burger?
No,
Make it 1%
they-
full?
like when you see a goose and it hisses at you, you're like, oh fuck, and you like run away from it. That's what James is assuming a swan will do. But you were
Well,
getting. Wait, sorry, you're not
swans
even getting
always-
any. You're not getting any money for this. You just have to do it.
I like how
Okay.
they described it as an infestation. Have you ever had a monkey get out and you described it as a monkey infestation?
Yeah, you have a mace ape infestation.
Like, it's not roaming
Wait.
around, it's in the wall!
He's wearing a
Hold
helmet.
on. Everyone hold on. Does it say that the orangutan is already angry at you?
No. You have to
Okay.
work
Sneak
force to
attack,
clear
one
it.
hit.
That's hey, listen. That's why it has the helmet. That's exactly why it has the helmet
Oh,
because
that's
you have
true,
a pipe.
yeah.
You have a pipe. It has a weapon and a helmet, but it is not necessarily your enemy yet. What you do is you cruelly and manipulatively befriend the orangutan using, I don't know,
Fruit?
leaves, a fruit if you can find
You're
it
in a
warehouse.
warehouse.
You're in a
That's not
warehouse,
an
yeah.
option.
Yeah, no,
You-
that's
you could-
literally
you could-
warehouses
you
is
could-
where they store things.
You could teach him how to vape.
You could teach them how to vape. What if it's a vape house?
You could get him like
what
a
if
whole,
it's a vape house?
like a block of cheese with Benadryl in it.
They said you have an iron pipe.
Steel
Yeah.
pipe.
Like,
Steel pipe.
if you're gonna engage with this hypothetical, you can't just magically make up other objects.
Yeah,
I'm
you're adding things to the hypothetical.
It's a warehouse, but sure, I can't open any of the boxes or else my pill
No, you
wears
can't
off.
because
You
you're treating the infestation. You're not rummaging through their stuff.
You
You're
just
an
can't
exterminator, not a looter.
You can't guarantee that the warehouse will have ape befriending materials.
Sorry, Candy, if I was an exterminator, they would give me more than a fucking steel pipe to deal with the
Not
They
in-
wouldn't
not
give you
in this
anything.
universe.
If your job is an exterminator, you bring your own tools. You were foolish enough to only bring the pipe.
I'm assuming this is a genie type situation. This is like a genie's warehouse.
Well, now that's
I think it's
fun.
an Amazon
Okay.
warehouse.
Yeah, I like that more.
I
Like
like
the genie put the ape there. He's just having fun.
See, I like that. Then that makes sense as to why all the
This is
boxes
like a
are locked.
Q Star
Swan-
Trek scenario.
Yeah.
100 swans don't live anywhere. It's crazy that there's 100 in the warehouse. Like
There's not
like
even-
if you-
True.
There's not 100 swans on Earth. That's just not probable.
100 swans in a big warehouse is like a 2-week production to get rid of, dude. That's a lot
Yeah.
of swans.
That's
and then
head
that's a big
crabs.
place for them to be in.
Swans
they
are
would
the
be head
real
crabs.
crabs,
They'd
yeah.
descend from the ceiling like barnacles.
Schwambo Magoo says James Steel Pipe exterminating business. Just James with a pipe.
James frowning with a pipe, holding a pipe on the side of a white van.
It's like, well, it's someone's like, hey, I hired you for the day, but my house is still full of rats. And James is like, oh no, I don't kill all of them. I just wanted to kill them I just wanted to kill as many as I could find with a pipe before
No,
I
see,
got bored.
I went through your pantry and found rat befriending materials, and I befriended a rat.
Me and the rats have struck up an alliance, which is good because the McCarthy's rats over there are bitches. I'm gonna use your rats to kill their rats, and whoever lives gets this house.
It's a
You have
good
to leave.
plan.
It's a good plan.
I saw your baby and I need a few extra million.
Top comment. I'll take the swans. Too many rats, and an orangutan having a weapon makes them just a bit too dangerous.
Oh, just
No,
a
they
bit.
were a
I-
bit too
I
dangerous
love
with the
this.
helmet.
I love
They-
this dude who's like, I could take an orangutan unarmed.
Redditors.
Well, like that. If they took their helmet off, they could kill you with just the helmet.
Yeah.
You understand that,
Like-
right?
Like, my tactic here isn't like, oh, I can take an orangutan in a fight. No. I can absolutely sneak attack an orangutan. Animals like me.
I don't think so.
Animals like me. They do.
I think it would.
I have proof. Not keys.
That's true.
He does like me, but he was
He's
contractually
not an animal.
obligated to. No. Hold on. Where's the other one? Pick a Tup. We know him. He literally came up to me from outdoors and
He was
decided
starving
that
in the cold. He also didn't have a choice.
he was not. He preferred to being pet than food. He was Candy, he was a lot of things. He was not starving. We took him to the place and they said he was chunky. Their words, not mine.
Getting pets from you was his Jame befriending material. This is a tactic. You watch out. One day he'll show up with an iron pipe.
Yeah, James, the moment you take off that construction helmet and put down that mace, it's over for you, dog.
That's
Why do you
I'm
think he
always wearing
keeps
the hat.
going up to your face? He's studying your weaknesses.
He's looking for your weak point.
He's not gonna find it. It doesn't glow.
He keeps looking for the soft spot on your skull.
Stop looking for that.
The U.S.
think-
would rename New Mexico to New America. It is legit insane that American soil is called New Mexico, in my opinion, in providing a justification to Mexico to annex it from the U.S. So would Mexico be mad if we renamed it something more appropriate like New America? Would there be war?
It's fucking political intelligence of the average Redditor.
Freedom fries ass post.
0 upvotes, 50 comments. Top comment. Your teachers returned your homework and tests face down, didn't they?
That's
Dude,
a
I bet that
very-
goes super hard if you're stupid.
It's a very Reddit response.
Elon Musk says his true calling is being a stand-up comedian and is willing to step down from his government job and all companies and give most of his money to charities in exchange for most of the population watching his shows. You have to watch every Netflix special that comes out and go to all of his shows that are in town.
Oh.
I find
Wait,
my elf
only
at the door.
in town? Only in town? Yeah.
It says when they're in town.
Wait,
yeah,
I would
that's
do that.
absolutely worth it.
I'd show up and heckle him. Like, fine,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, I'd get myself kicked out every time. I'd get myself banned.
So what
Right,
it says
that's
is
I
right.
that
just show him drunk.
if he feels as though there's not enough people in the audience or that people don't like his shows, he goes back. And he gets- and-
Oh.
I'm not going to say the words it says here, but he gets way worse.
Okay, then this is an impossible question because no amount.
Nobody's
Yeah.
gonna like his shows.
I can't control other people.
Even if literally every single human on Earth like loved his shows, if a single person was like not laughing too hard, he would like throw a bitch fit and become a turbo Nazi
Okay,
again.
Yeah,
here's
literally.
the hero's answer then. Here's
Okay.
the hero's ultimate sacrifice. To win this hypothetical, I would get myself employed on his writer's team and be the one making his shows funny.
Oh.
His delivery would not have to be good. I would
Oh.
do all the jokes so that he no longer has any control over the government or
But
money
then
or
but then
anything.
everyone in the world thinks he's like a cool guy because he's
That's
funny.
fine, as long as he's not hurting people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
that's fine.
at some point you could just eat him.
That's
Yeah, I
true.
could kill him.
Every comedy writer is allowed to eat their performers once in their career.
Listen, this is the same world that had the 1 million swans in a warehouse. Things are different there. The laws are different there. Okay.
We've got a Musk extermination business, and brother, I just picked up the steel pipe.
He forgot his hard hat today.
And his mace. Now, if Elon Musk brought a mace up with him to every comedy show and then bombed, I would I would lose it. That would be
Elon Musk-
great.
Okay,
If Elon
okay.
Musk had to punch a baby in the face at every comedy show
Hold on.
in order to win enough money.
Bad comedian brings a mace to a comedy
Never
show.
uses it.
Whenever he
just
starts
leans
bombing,
it against the stool,
just raises the mace and like
picks
leans
it up and
towards-
holds it.
Yeah.
Doesn't brandish it, doesn't threaten anyone, he just holds
begins
the
to
mace.
put on his medieval armor and helmet, and then picks up the mace, and then just looks at the audience, scanning back and forth.
I guess you guys didn't like that one very much, did you? He like starts slowly putting on vam braces and a tunic.
All right, I need to free my baby boy Keys. I will be right back.
Free him.
Good boy. Good boy.
Free him.
Astronaut
All
gets
right.
hit by a strange cloud during a spacewalk and falls to Earth.
Do it.
They survive unscathed but bleach stone white. How do we ethically test their capabilities? Do we let them roam free? Do we push them off a
How
building?
do we test their capabilities?
Do we push
What?
them off a building? Do we hit them with a train?
Sorry.
Progressively higher belly flops?
Do we know that he has superpowers?
Sorry.
I'll repeat the entire question.
Okay, yeah.
An astronaut gets hit with a strange cloud during a spacewalk. They fall to Earth. They survived, unscathed, but bleached stone white. How do we ethically test their capabilities? Do we let them roam free? Do we push them off a building? hit them with a train, progressively higher and higher belly flops.
Okay. So are we testing if their power is falling from high heights?
Are these our only choices?
How do we ethically test their capabilities? Do we let them roam free? Do we push them off a building? Hit them with a train? Progressively higher at belly flops?
Okay, we start off with one orangutan with a mace, and then we move up to 2.
This is a
Top
Twilight
comment.
Zone-ass hypothetical.
There's
Okay.
something
Yeah.
called consent that should cover you from an ethical standpoint.
Yeah, what's the top comment?
That's that. There's something called consent that should cover you from an ethical standpoint.
I
Like,
fucking
which I-
hate how Redditors. There's something called consent. Maybe you've heard of it. Shut up.
I don't consent to reading your dumbass message. Go in a hole.
Hold on. I have the correct answer. You let them go free, but you send high-speed train-based assassins after them, right? So you get them in sort of like a train fight situation where they're like on top of the train running away, and like the assassins are like trying to shoot them or whatever, but that's not the assassin's goal. The goal is to make them fall off of the train, and then you can measure how survived they do when they go off the side of the train.
Wait. Does this guy think that like being pushed off a building is comparable to like falling at the Earth from orbit?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like he already survived from orbit. We don't need to push him off shit.
Yeah, I feel like if he fell out of orbit, we need to not mess with this guy at all because he's just gonna do it again and destroy the planet.
Yeah, he fell out of orbit, dog. We pushed him off the moon. Like we don't need to do any of this other shit.
What
I
if,
got
what if
one
it was
for
a
ya.
strange cloud, though? We have to test it at
I
least
guess
once.
that's true. Yeah.
You're offered a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, but you have no idea what it is. It could be the realization of your greatest dream or even your death. Do you take the chance?
How much
That's
money
just
was
like
it?
waking up every day. Like
It's literally just life. It's like
Dude.
me like thinking if I should go to like Starbucks and meet people or something. Like it's
Literally,
just
that's-
nothing.
That's every decision ever for the rest of
Literally.
your life for the rest of time.
Like, even if you
Dude,
need
if
to,
you
like, get slightly more specific with it, you've probably seen animals in your life already that you'll never see again if you've been to a zoo. You've probably seen a rare fish that you didn't even notice.
This is like a stupid like Christian like cartoon, and it's Jesus the whole time, and he's like,
Yeah.
that once in a lifetime experience, it's living February 5th, 2025. Every day is a once in a lifetime experience. You'll never go back again.
You're right.
And then you like wake up and all your arms are gone because you stole your arms and sold them to a museum.
Now, hold on. Why did
You-
Jesus sell my arms while I was asleep?
And then you
He
go to church and you see the statue of Jesus and it has your arms.
And they're like way stronger than yours.
Yeah,
initially
and
were.
he worked out with your arms and
And
legs.
the statue
Your arms
winks
look
at you.
cooler on him than they ever did on you.
And you're and you get Jesus's arms, so there's holes in them and shit, and they're old. And they're from the Levant, so they're old.
You can sweat any liquid. You were given the chance to change the
Thank
liquid
you.
that comes out of
Goodbye.
your skin pores as sweat. For the rest of your life, you will sweat only that liquid that you would normally sweat. You have to pick something. You can't say no. The liquid must be real. No potions. If it is
Damn it.
toxic, it will affect you. You are not immune.
Okay, so
You're allowed. You have to fight an orangutan with a mace. No potion.
okay, question about like the sweating thing. Again, let's get it out of the way. Fetish question number 2.
Mhm.
I feel like this is just not hard. You can just choose soda or Kool-Aid or yummy stuff. You know?
You want to sweat sticky, sugary
Like
drinks
warm
on your
sugar,
clothes?
like warm Coke all over you whenever you get excited.
Okay, you're coming at me a little hard for me just naming random yummy drinks. What you would want
All right,
is
soda
to-
sweater.
you listen to me.
Yucky.
Hey, you listen to me. I drink flavored water. It's not sticky, and that's what I'm gonna be sweating. So when you're out there choosing,
It's
like, oh,
carbonated though.
it's not carbonated. Fruit 2O is not carbonated.
Fructo?
Fruit 2O is not carbonated.
Oh, come on,
Are you
man.
a hummingbird? You
Did
only
you-
drink flavored water?
Did you
Yeah,
buy
I-
that from a fake sitcom?
Yeah, I'd sweat nectar.
I was thinking about this though, like, why wouldn't you pick something like, either like better for your body to sweat than sweat?
What?
My first thought was like distilled water, so that like you would sweat more efficiently and it would evaporate faster and it would feel better for you. But like, there's a reason you sweat out what you sweat, like salt and stuff.
Yeah.
So if that stuff didn't come out of your body, surely it would like slowly poison you as that
oh my
stuff
God.
accumulates.
It's magic. You drank a potion for this one. You're fine.
no
Can't have a potion.
potions.
No potions. James, all caps, no potions. I said it with emphasis. You recall this.
Fuck.
I think I would sweat Huck to a coin.
James, can you end the stream, please? I'm done.
Okay. Thanks, everyone.
Good night.